Hello, my lovelies. I'm so sorry. This is like, oh my god, I wanted to start stream on time so bad. Just Twitch wouldn't let me. Hope it's working now. Oh my god. I was ready to go. I was like, cool. Let's just change the title of the stream and let's make sure we change the category from art to the Stanley Parable, because we're not doing art today, we're playing the Stanley Parable again. And it just wouldn't. Because when you type in the category, you type it in and then you have to choose the game from like a little drop down menu, and the drop down menu just wouldn't load. And I'm like, oh no. No. And luckily, it just wouldn't load in OBS, and so I had to be like, okay, well, there is another way to do this. You can change category from the Twitch website. But that meant opening up the internet when I stream games, I don't have a proper PC, so like, I don't have a gaming PC, so I'm like, I can't open the internet without like really lagging out my PC. I tried to open the internet, it almost made my PC want to die, so I had to close OBS, get into Twitch on the website so I could change the category to the Stanley Parable. Close the internet, open OBS back up, but when OBS loaded back up, it wouldn't load any of the stream, the Twitch panels. It wouldn't load my edit panel, or my activity feed, or my chat, and I'm like, great. So it was just buffering those for ages before it then they loaded, and then I could start stream. And now we're here. Hello Lucio, hello Levi. If I sound out of it at all, I am sick once more. Because when do my health problems end? I currently have an infection and I'm on antibiotics. And I haven't been having the greatest reaction to the antibiotics. I'm almost finished with my course of them. I have one more to take tomorrow and then I'm done, but it has been making me not feel the greatest. So a heads up if I seem a little bit, that's why. It's not even my ears. It's not even anything to do with the ear problem. It's a whole new problem. Lonely Crows, hi Prince. Happy you playing? Yes! I love Stanley Parable. So, for those of you who haven't watched a Stanley stream before, Stanley Parable was the first ever game I played in my first ever stream. It's a game that I've loved for a long time. The original I played when it came out and all of that, but the Ultra Deluxe version I played for my first ever stream back in May. And then I couldn't play it again because my PC was having problems with it. But last week we managed to get it working again. Thank you, Elianthus. And now we can manage to stream it. I just have to be very careful with what I have open in the background. So we're not at the start of the game. So what we did back in May was I played like the most basic endings, but didn't get to the new content yet. Last stream, we finished off all the endings from the original game, apart from the whiteboard ending, because you have to like do a cheat code to get that, and then the narrator tells you off. And another ending, because that's random whether or not it happens. So all the original endings bar 2 we have got. We went through the new content door, and we are working our way through the new content endings. I'm worried that I might have missed one and might not be able to get back to it, but we'll see. I think eventually we will be able to get back to it. Where we are right now is I have acquired the bucket. And once you have the bucket with you, we did the original ending again. The original ending. I forget what it's called. The freedom ending, where you turn off the mind control machine. At the end of last stream, with the bucket, to discover, holy shit! The endings are all different with the bucket. So I went into Ultra Deluxe blind because I really wanted to, so I don't know what the bucket endings will entail, how different they'll be with the bucket, so please don't spoil that for me. Stanley Parable has been my favourite game since it came out in 2013, kind of before then, when the demo came out in 2012, and I've played the original Half-Life 2 mod as well. I'm a nerd hipster for this game. and for everything that Crows make. And, well, also, so, the studio that made the original Stanley Parable, they then split into Crows, who I love, and I've also played Dr. Lagoslav as well, and their little text adventure games on their website. Love them. Love being subscribed to their newsletter, it's really funny. And then I forget the name of the other person who was in the original Stanley team, who then left and isn't in Crows, and he made the Beginner's Guide, which I've also played. It's beautiful. I don't know if I'd play it again. It's heavy. But maybe. I wouldn't mind replaying the Beginner's Guide for stream. Maybe. Someday. I heard something fall. What fell? Oh shit, a lot of stuff. Hi, Allie. Uh-oh. Okay, hang on. I have some stuff on the back of my chair. I say stuff, it's just like hoodies. And they all just fell on the floor. So give me a sec. No, my ghost hoodie with the bat. You can't fall on the floor. There we go. And my headphones came unplugged. So I couldn't hear any. Felicia, thank you so much for the 9 months, for the resub. Oh my goodness! That's the length of time it takes to make a baby! Hello, cat. Okay. So what we will be doing today is redoing the endings that we've already done, but this time with our new best friend, the Bucket. And we'll see how much ends up being different. I have only just booted up the game, which means we get a new chapter of... What the fuck was that glitch? Did you guys see that? You guys see for a split second that because I have the emotes fly across the screen, that the Prince Heart emote was just like real big for a second. That was weird. Anyway, we get another installment of what the fuck is up with the settings guy. The settings guy character, or menu character, whatever you call him. Some people call him the settings guy, the menu guy. Is a new thing for the Ultra Deluxe version. The first time he just asks you to set the time. I always answer the time honestly. I don't know what happens if you don't answer the time honestly. But so this will be the 3rd or 4th time. So we talked to him, and then he gave us some more options, and then the last we saw of him, because he kept saying, come back, I'll give you more questions, great. The last time we talked to him, he gave us some more questions, it was fun, and then he said, help. So, we gotta figure out what's up with him. I've already seen some spoilers on Tumblr. Yeah, Stanley Parable is one of my favourite multiple choice ending games, along with Detroit Become Human, Red Dead. I love it so, honestly. It's just my favourite game. I know I love, like, Undertale and Deltarune as well, but Stanley Parable is just, like, comfort. Like, playing Stanley makes me so excited and, like, stim, and just as soon as the narrator starts talking, I just love him so much. I love the narrator so much. As soon as he starts talking, I'm like, oh, I'm in for some fun. So... Oh, what time is it? Oh. I'm ready to type in the time. Oh, that's not what he's asking this time. Does anyone really truly know? Of course they don't. Nobody knows anything. You and I don't even know each other. We're like strangers. Sure, I've adjusted all of the game's settings to your exact specifications, but who hasn't? It's just what I do. Like a day job. And now, the job is over. It doesn't have to be over. I will help you with whatever you needed help with. There's no more information for me to gather. I've collected all the data on you that I can. And I still don't really know you. And you don't know me. And neither of us know what time it is. It's 7:40 PM. I guess some settings are just unsettable. But if I'm being totally honest, the clock doesn't do anything in the game anyway. You won't have me here when the game starts next time, but that's okay. No! No! You won't have me here with you next time the game starts? No, but I'll miss you! Video games were meant to be played alone. No, they weren't! There's multiplayer games. You like being alone, don't you? Sometimes, but only when I but sometimes I like not being alone. That's maybe the only information I really learned about you. Well, it's time for me to leave. No! There's still one more setting we need to adjust. But it may take a little time before I'm ready for that. It's not really in my job description, but that's okay. Perhaps you'll see me again, if you can find me. Talk soon. No! No, it can't end like that! I know that I've seen other things on Tumblr. There's gotta be some... If we can find him... How do we find him? No! Settings guy! Who else will ask me what the time is? And be like, whoa, you told the truth. What if I went into the settings menu? Oh, I was like, what if he's in here? You can delete save data. I genuinely don't know. I miss him already. Oh, I never took this down to set. I should have. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on, I should have actually, This would have helped a bit. Jesus, that's so many options. Where's just basic? There we go. Ugh, that is really not as sharp, is it? But I just think it might help stream a bit if we change it to 720. But I don't know, stream hasn't been that bad. Should I leave it? I kind of meant to do that before stream. Wait, no, I fucked up. I didn't mean to actually click off. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There we go. No! Shit! I shouldn't have started messing around. Uh-oh. Guys, I started messing around. I made it a square. I didn't mean to. I thought... What's the next one? What's... I thought it was 1280 by 1024, but apparently not. Apparently that's a square. I messed up. Oh, wait, there it is. Oh, everything's fine. Everything's fine. I'm not gonna be like, I wonder if he shows up if you click, like, reset. Or delete saved. No. I just miss him already. Oh, hi, Lauren. Welcome back. We're playing more Stanley. We get to redo all of the original endings for a second time. Why would we do them for a second time when we already know what happens in them? Because this time we have a fucking bucket. We were blessed. My Satan's guy wasn't as sad. What do you mean, Ali? Have you just not got to the sad part yet, or were you...
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Do we need to do this again?
Stanley
do you guys want to watch
worked
this
for a
again?
company in a big building where...
I'm gonna skip because I realized I did not... I'm sorry if you're disappointed that I skipped. I just realized the volume for the game was too high, and I didn't want to blast everyone's ears off. Here we are. We have balloons now.
All of his coworkers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
They say happy 12th birthday, stepniece. So, oh, this is new. Wait, this is new. Figurine Finders Committee meeting today in the meeting room. Really? I'm gonna not get the bucket right now. I just need to go to the Oh, but I can't go to the because there are also figurines to find. I have already got like 3 or 4. No, we'll take the bucket with.
Stanley lifted the bucket into
I
his
love you,
arms,
bucket.
and a wave of comfort rushed over him.
We appreciate this balloon who's doing a lot of good work. This balloon right here. New content's not open to us anymore.
Stanley
We're gonna go to the
clutched
meeting
bucket
room.
tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
We sure did. Now, some of the endings are different with the bucket. I know that some of them aren't different with the bucket, but oh, it is different. Oh my god. What did we do? Trust the completion instinct. There will be a reward for finding gold. The narrator said there wouldn't be. The narrator said there wouldn't be any award. Oh my god. Oh, this is different. Lies, stop kidding yourselves. There will be cleaning of this wall required. I want them so much. I want to go home. Looks like 47. Haha. How dare you? Places to start missions are inside the sequel. Are these generally the ones I've already got? Stairs, something to do with stairs. Yes, I found the one at the bottom of the stairs, inside of a sequel exhibit, yes. Nearby a fireplace. I guess we got that. Which one would have been nearby a fireplace? I guess the boss's office secret exit? A private but smelly place for an important person. That would have also been the boss's. I mean, obviously I got those ones. A large room full of boxes. A large room, lots of boxes. That'll be the warehouse, and somewhere both red and blue. I would guess maybe the 2 doors where the options are red and blue. That's not both red and blue, though. But you get the options of there's a red door and a blue door. Okay, I didn't know we were gonna get hints. I guess maybe there were 2 in the boss's office? Warehouse access plan. Do you want to allow access past oh, really? Construction bridge to allow collection of shiny float. Retrieve Chris's remains from the warehouse floor. Construct new security. Why don't you make some stairs? Oh god, Chris's who? What did you guys do? Beware the false prophet? Is that what that says? Collecting is sexy, beware the false prophet. The narrator says there is no reward. Why wouldn't they just tell us something will happen? If it's investigation in this room, they feel I mean, the narrator says you can collect the figurines if you want, but they won't get a reward for them, and I'm like, I know, but I want to. Oh god. Someone in cargo room, employee 421. They're literally building a bridge because they saw one in the warehouse. Maybe we are the collectibles. That's how dare you draw it like that? Why do you even need an artist rendering when you've got photos of them? To whom it may concern, I managed to pick. What? I managed to pick up sounds unusual to our regular. What? How does that grammatically? I managed to pick up sounds unusual to our regular office ambiences or local audio sources using an array of cardioid microphones, also used as directional mic, a microphone which picks up sound from a particular area. Analysis of recordings allow me to triangulate the source of the strange noise. Data shows that in all likelihood it's coming from a dark area behind a very warm place. I also picked up what looks like to be reverberance of a porcelain surface. Ooh, is this like something where a collectible is, or is it saying weird sounds could be... What else makes sounds other than like the narrator? The figurines don't make a sound. The narrator, but we've seen where the narrator's room is before. But if it's coming from behind a very dark place, maybe that's just a reference to the secret exit behind the boss's fireplace. If it comes from behind coming from a dark area behind a warm place, I mean that could just be saying the fireplace in the boss's office. Okay. We've got a very important
I'm
presentation.
realizing now.
Whoa!
we've
Thank you for
not
the pronouns
officially met.
check. I use he, him pronouns. Feel
It's
free
good
to
to know
share
you.
what pronouns you use if you would like. And let me also bring up the pronouns command. Which isn't working. Oh, right. Stream Elements did say they were updating their chatbot, so that's a problem. Oh no. My pronouns command. Is it Stream Elements updating their chatbot? Did it break? Oh no. Well, there is a website where you can install an extension that shows everyone's pronouns, but I can't link you to it because, god damn it, I got an email that Stream Elements were updating their chatbot, but it wasn't meant to it wasn't meant to be broken now. Can we find if anyone else wants to share your pronouns, feel free. I will do my best to remember them. Normally we have a little extension that helps me so I don't have to remember them, but I can't link you to them right now. Small bit of logic's appeared in the office suite. Have to synergize resources, something. How can you tell what makes them float in the air? Who took these pictures of them? I got the one in the bathroom. Thank you, Ninja. I'm very proud of this bucket. It's my new friend. Fig leaves are hard to find. Follow the clues provided by employee 416. We can do it! That's true. Where's the wall that's filled with red? There's a wall that's orange. So when both red and blue, I'm guessing, is like where the red and blue doors are. A large room, lots of boxes. Okay, I mean, I'm taking a guess where those two are. I don't even remember where we got all the four already. I know one was at the bottom of the stairs. The first one was obviously in the sequel exhibit. And the second two, I think, were both, like, on the way to the we got them both on the way to the Freedom ending. Please do not leave office before reporting back new findings. Help! I'm a post. Well, that room got some sprucing up. You sound louder than usual. Do you think the broom closet ending will be different now we have the bucket? Do you want to find out?
Oh, Stanley, can you feel it?
What?
The broom closet. It wants the bucket.
It does?
You can feel that, can't you? The aura of jealousy. It's as clear as day. This broom closet believes it deserves the bucket.
Oh my god.
I can really feel it now.
Will
It's
it
a
try and
bucket.
take it?
It belongs in a broom closet. That's what the broom closet
Unlock
is
Nez,
trying
thank you
to
for the
say
first time
here.
chat and
It's
for sharing a
supposed to go
pronoun.
with the other cleaning supplies. Good for you, Stanley. Don't give in. Don't hand over the bucket.
Oh.
I know how hard it must be, given the pressure that the broom closet is putting on your shoulders right now, but you have to be strong.
Okay, I will.
This is your bucket.
Uh-huh.
This is your companion and lifelong friend.
Even though I've known it 5 minutes,
Can't
it
hand
is.
over. Oh no. We're getting into name-calling now, it seems. Is this how low the broom closet
was
has sunk,
name-calling
that it has
me?
to resort to this stream of petty insults simply in order to get you to hand over the bucket?
Oh my god.
Stanley, I never liked this broom closet for a variety of reasons.
Well, I know.
But even this is worse than I had imagined.
Nope.
And wait, now the broom closet has the gall to imply that you and the bucket are not truly deep and lasting friends? That your relationship is purely superficial and convenient?
Oh my
That your
god.
life is so banal and meaningless that you'd feel the same sort of kinship towards any inanimate object
How
which
dare
happened
you.
to lay in your path in an even partially enticing manner? Well, I never.
And I used to like the broom
Go on,
closet
Stanley.
ending.
Lay into it. Really tell the broom closet off for its demeaning comments.
I
Expand on the
used to
wide
like the
variety of
broom closet
experiences
ending.
You and the bucket have shared together. Go through each of them point by point. Share your journal entries detailing the rich emotional landscape of your feelings for the bucket as they have changed and evolved over the years. Let him have it.
I love this bucket. It's not in truth been years, but just because it's a friendship that hasn't existed
Okay,
for very
I've
long.
got you something which I think will help settle this
Okay.
debate once and for all. Here we go. There. Now it's settled. No more debate, no more discussion. Take our
There's a
hype
sticker
broom
on the
closet
bucket.
with all your meandering philosophical diatribes about the nature of cleaning supplies and their relationship to broom closets in the natural order of things.
Jinnin. Oh my god, there's a sticker now.
All right, I've got a second sticker back here, and I'm going to slap it on as well because I think it's appropriate.
What is it?
You see?
It's a picture of a
I
bucket.
feel that it works because the sticker is also a bucket.
Mm-hmm.
That way, if you're ever unsure whether the thing you're holding is a bucket or
I
not,
can just turn the
you
sticker.
can look down at this sticker and say to yourself, "Ah, it's a bucket."
Thank
There
you.
really is a wide variety of applications for this sticker.
Mm-hmm. What happens if I just stay in here, though? I hope these stickers are permanent on the bucket now.
You know what? I could take the name-calling and the dismissal of your kinship.
I
with
used
the
to like the
bucket,
broom
but
closet.
nah, the broom closet is just giving us a silent
Wow,
treatment.
and I used to
be
like this broom
honest,
closet,
I'm
and the
sick
broom
of
closet ending.
pettiness on
The broom
display.
closet ending was my
You can stay here
favorite.
all you like, but I've had it with this impetulant room of cleaning supplies. Easily the most childish such room I've ever been in. I'll see you outside, and we can get on with the story about you and your bucket.
That'll be the end then. Because the broom closet ending in the original, it doesn't actually restart the game. It doesn't actually restart the game, you just actually have to leave. I can't believe it. The broom closet ending was my favorite ending, and it's betrayed me and called me names and made fun of the bucket. How dare you? How dare you? So, which ending should we now do with the bucket?
Coming
Should
to
we turn the machine
Stanley's,
on?
Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Should we turn the mind control machine on? I think we already went in the bathroom with the bucket, didn't we? Because I just always go in here. I don't get the point of the lyrics on the wall that always change, but anyway. I don't think these doors are ever going to open again because he's not happy that I messed around. And that makes me sad. They should reopen eventually. If Ali's still here, I can do the escape pod ending at some point. To try and check, because Ali was having trouble getting it.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again
Yeah, that is a
stunned
fireplace, yeah?
to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire, if not for the soothing presence of the bucket. Even now, in his darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth and guiding light pierce the dark clouds of confusion and chaos. It would be with him always. The bucket, but Stanley guessed the correct code
Yay!
by sheer luck.
Yay!
Was it that the bucket
I
knew
have a
all
memory.
along?
The bucket
Was
knew.
the bucket guiding him?
Uh-huh.
Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because there was a Stanley over there, and we already got it. We're gonna work our way through all the endings again, but this time with the bucket. The freedom ending was because the freedom ending without the bucket, you get to go outside, you've escaped, great, everything's great. If you try to do the freedom ending with the bucket, it doesn't let you escape. The facility door closed back in on itself, refusing to let the bucket go. So they are, when they're different with the bucket, they seem to be very different.
Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this
I'm aware that
darkest
some of
moment
them
uncertainty, he would be all right.
I'm aware that some of the endings play out the same with the bucket.
Stanley. Everything will be fine.
Some of the endings do play out exactly the same. Some of the endings, they didn't make any different with the bucket. They're just, sometimes there's a slightly different bit of dialogue.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read
Mind control facility. So let's do all this again, but this time I'm going to turn on the machine. With the bucket.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
For some of the endings, literally the difference is just that he says like us and the bucket. Rather than just saying Stanley.
The monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock. Everyone in the
I'm
office
glad you guys
was
are having
being
fun talking
videotaped,
amongst yourselves.
monitored like guinea pigs. The bucket had never seen anything like
that
this,
one?
and it very nearly burst into tears as Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring it
Don't cry,
that
bucket. Wait.
everything would be fine.
Did they have a file box that was glowing green? Like it had kryptonite inside of it? It sure looks like it. Someone's is
Was
just
the
like a
bucket
graph.
under the mind control facility's influence as well?
Did I press
Had
it?
the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do? What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place?
I don't know, I've never thought about this
These
before.
questions raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind.
Hey! Oh, not this again, where it doesn't like... You have to be looking up, otherwise you can't.
He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept it. His own life in
I
someone
wonder who
else's
Employee
control.
Pirate is.
Never! He squeezed the bucket tighter. His one friend
Employee
in the entire
000
world.
is
At
fucking
this
clipping.
point,
Yeah, I
he
don't
could
know if it's
trust no
00001, but yeah,
except
it's
for the
clipping.
bucket. But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content.
I remember when the game first came out.
Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very
And everyone
place.
kept wondering if any of
But as
these
the
buttons
cold
over here
reality of
actually
his past
do
began
anything.
to sink in,
They don't.
Stanley decided that this machine
Maybe they will in the
would
bucket
never
ending.
again exert its terrible power
But in the
over
original
another
one-
human life. For he and the
They're
bucket
just
would
red herrings.
dismantle the controls for good. Two best friends, Stanley and the bucket, up against the world.
But I've turned it off
They
before with the bucket.
high-fived in a really cool way.
Thank you.
And the bucket made a sassy comment about taking down
Oh,
the
you
system.
sassy bucket. Thing is, we have turned it off with the bucket, and it turns out the facility doesn't want to let go of the bucket. So even if we turn it off, we'll be trapped here.
But at the last second, the bucket jumped in and pressed the button to turn on the controls.
The bucket did it?
Stanley gasped in horror. Had this been the bucket's plan all along? To take over the
I'm
machine
trying to walk
and
backwards
claim
because I
the power
can't
for
see anything
itself?
if I look that way.
How could the bucket have betrayed him like this? Stanley was prepared to throw
these
the
doors
bucket
still
away
open?
in disgust when suddenly an image appeared upon the enormous screen.
Oh, I think we're locked in here this time.
Birds. Silly birds.
Silly bear.
The control buttons became active again.
What is this ending? What is this ending? Okay, so the bucket endings are very different. In the original one, if you press it on, the whole building is like... Okay, it goes into self-destruct mode and you have to try and stop it, but you can't, and then everything blows up. But this time we got, Okay, so we have an option of what looks kind of like a falcon, or like a swallow. I'm going swallow. Oh. Those are flamingos.
Stanley flipped through one video of silly
Let's
birds
try the other
after
one.
another,
Oh, this is forward and
then
back.
dawned on
Okay.
him. This wasn't a mind control facility at all. It was a facility
Penguins!
for monitoring and surveilling silly birds all over the world. The mind controls were only a facade to disguise its true
Oh,
intent.
look at all these silly birds.
Had the bucket known this all along? Stanley marveled at the metal genius in his hands, the
What the
one who had
fuck?
pointed him towards this incredible discovery. Stanley and the bucket never found freedom because they spent the rest of their lives here in this place.
How many silly birds are
living
there?
through
Oh, look
live
at the silly
streams
dog.
Of the silliest birds imaginable. Of all the possible paths his life could have taken, this one was surely the best. And Stanley
Oh, we've gone through them
was
all.
happy.
Oh! That's it. Hey! That's interesting, though. That final line. When you do the mind control facility without the bucket, and Stanley was happy is the final line of if you turn the mind control machine off without the bucket, the last line is and Stanley was happy. But if you turn it on with the bucket instead of off, you also get... If you turn it off alone or on with the bucket, you both get and Stanley was happy.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
We kept the
Perhaps he had
stickers.
simply missed a memo.
That's interesting.
The confusion and the chaos all seemed to melt away as
Of course they do.
Stanley embraced the bucket.
I have the bucket in my arms. Should we try and find the rest of the figurines, or should we just do the rest of the endings
Stanley
this way
clutched
first?
the bucket tightly to his chest.
Let's work through them
and
one by
entered
one.
the door on his
Let's
left.
do all the left door endings first. Before I forget which ones I've already done. I love this new music and the light change when you come in here now. Okay, so let's go.
Coming to a staircase,
up.
Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the
Let's work our way
boss's
through them.
office.
Oh no! I turned too quickly. Let's work our way through the... Well, what were the original endings and what are now forever changed by the presence of the bucket.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this
Get me up
revelation,
here.
Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire if not for the soothing presence of the bucket. But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
If you don't have the bucket with you and you skip the narrator's dialogue by guessing the correct code, he gets real upset. He's like, oh, Stanley couldn't wait for me to stop talking and tell him the code. Because it was such a bloody hurry. So now I'm gonna make him sit here in sounds for a bit. I don't remember what each specific door, which ending each specific door leads to, I'll be honest, but I guess we won't re-figure it out, because they'll be different now. I hope that when we do the museum ending, it's just a museum full of buckets. I'd like that.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
But like, what if we didn't? What if we went through this door that says, like,
this
escape?
passageway had the word escape written on it. The truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley and the bucket would both meet a violent death.
Oh no, the bucket's gonna meet the violent death too, not just us this time?
The door behind them was not shut. Stanley and the bucket still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
But I want to show the bucket all of
At
the
this
endings.
point,
The bucket
Stanley
deserves an
and the bucket
adventure.
were knowingly walking forward into a very painful death for each of them.
I love you, bucket! It can't be that painful when the bucket's with me. Here we go. I would like a museum of buckets. I want the museum to be updated, but this time it's only going to contain buckets.
As the machine whirred into
That's
motion,
what I want.
Stanley and the bucket inched
Give me a
closer
new
to their
museum
demise.
that's just
Stanley
full
reflected
of
on
buckets.
How meaningless the bucket's warmth and comfort had turned out to be.
Those of you who haven't seen the game will be like, how is this going to end up in a museum? Just me.
What use is a sense of ease when you're about to be crushed
Unless
to
in this
death?
version they're actually going to
This is
crush
what
you.
Stanley thought to himself, and he sort
And
of kicked himself
without the
for wasting
bucket, you
so
don't get
much time
crushed.
carrying a bucket everywhere.
If you're without the
Farewell,
bucket, you don't
Stanley.
actually get crushed. What if you actually get crushed in this one?
Farewell.
Oh,
Stanley,
thank God. I was gonna
cried the
say.
narrator, as Stanley and the bucket were led helplessly into the enormous metal
Hello,
jaws.
lady.
In a
Hello again,
single
lady.
visceral instant,
Hello, narrator number
the
2,
bucket's
the
life
lady.
came to an end. as it
Quiet!
was crushed violently to death.
Quai, I love you, Quai. Oh, it's a year anniversary with each other. Oh, 5 months, sorry, Jesus. I'm on my way turning it into 1 year, I swear. It's okay, Quai, it's okay. I've been subscribed to Cry for a year. Cry has been here for a year. They've just not been subbed constantly, but that's fine. We have a bucket now, Cry. And so we're redoing all of the original endings from the game, but with the bucket, because when you do them with the bucket, they're slightly different. They're anywhere between sorry. Some of them with the bucket aren't different at all. Some of them like most of them are very different. So we're redoing this ending with the bucket. This is normally where you get the whole museum about the Stanley Parable, but I would like it if the museum was now changed to just be about buckets.
It was a shame, the death of such a
I'd
magnificent
love that.
bucket. It's true that all buckets are radiant in their own way.
Wait, it's not a
but
museum.
This one stood above the rest.
Wait,
was a
well, it is the
glorious
museum.
bucket to behold.
Oh, no, it is still the museum. I thought that was like a gravestone for the bucket. The bucket welcomes you to the grand exhibit. I really hope the museum's now been changed to just be full of buckets. Wait, wait, where's my bucket? Wait! Wait, is it actually gone? Wait, is it actually dead? Where's my bucket? He's not in my arms anymore. He was in my arms before I went through the pitch-black void. You're standing at the precipice of knowledge, much like a bucket itself. The human mind is frequently empty within a cavernous void. Okay, so head empty, no brain cells. I get it, yeah. But through use of the exhibit in front of you, the mind becomes full and enriched and sustain. What? Wait, what? I was like, oh, sustained, no. Oh, it's sustain, no. I don't know, substinated was a word, okay. Knowledge of the bucket and its history is the only true knowledge we really have. Will you take what you learn here with you into the world? Will you accept, with an open mind, what may be challenging about the information in this exhibit? Will you change the lives with yourselves and your loved ones as the result of this exhibit? Or will you turn a blind eye and continue to live as you were, in ignorance and darkness? I don't want to know where my bucket went. Where's my bucket gone? Is he over there?
Can you see how arrogant
oh my god, it is!
Stanley to take a bucket like this and to claim it for his own? Can you see the hubris that blinded him?
We didn't claim it was ours. The narrator claimed it was
far
ours.
More noble than Stanley will ever be in his short
I
life.
fully agree with you. It wasn't us who decided the bucket was ours. It was the narrator. Lemon on a lily pad, thank you so much for the follow. Sorry it's not popping up in chat. Stream Elements is under some maintenance at the moment. We are playing the Stanley Parable, we are redoing the original endings, but with our bucket. So, thank you for the hydrate and the posture. But thank you so much for the follow and for becoming one of my children of the night.
What is this?
I hope you enjoy your stay. This is one of my favorite games, so I'll be very excited, although I'm sick at the moment, so I'll be, like, excited, but also drowsy. Okay, so when I said I hope the museum now is been changed so it's just full of buckets, I didn't know that it would be. I was just saying, wouldn't that be, like, funny and amazing if it was? I didn't know. I'm going into all of the new content blind. All the bonus endings, so, like, going into the bonus ending blind, so, like... I'm clearly just on the same wavelength as Crows. This is a bucket with two handles. The bucket is depicted as having two handles. Such a design has never been created in real life, having been deemed too dangerous and recklessly experimental. Every year, dozens are put to death for just attempting it. Oh! Okay. But yes, I know I keep saying thank you for the follow. But honestly, thank you. I'm always like, but what is around the corner? But happy time zones. I hope your day's been well. If you want to chat or if you prefer to lurk, either is absolutely okay. That's not 25 buckets. You got your rainbow coffin, Pippi! Hell yeah! I forget how many months that is. Is that the 9 months? It can't be the 12 months because I haven't been affiliate for 12 months yet. So it must be the 9 months? Sub badge? I know you're looking forward to getting that one. 25 buckets. A photograph of 25 buckets. The greatest number of buckets ever captured on camera. The photographer experienced catatonic shock for several weeks as a result of the euphoria from exposure to this many buckets at once. That's more than 25 buckets. That's probably why he went into shock. Or he doesn't know how to count. Oh, this is blocked off too. Why am I stuck on the stairs? Uh-oh. Okay, Jesus, game, come on. Hopefully that's just a glitch. Ah, there we go. What the fuck was that? Inferno bucket. A replica of the Inferno bucket, which in the medieval era was so powerfully alluring that it drove dozens of nations to war with one another for the control of it. Billions died. I don't think billions were alive in the medieval. And yet, in spite of it all, the simple fact remains: no one can control a bucket. Oh, this looks spooky. Let's go this way. Okay, so the stairs are broken. Oh, there's noises! Oh my god. I can't believe buckets are this... Buckets existed in caveman times. Before we learnt to make anything else out of metal, I guess buckets just exist, like trees do. While we know that buckets predate the existence of mankind, we do not know by how long. This cave drawing depicts early man's discovery of the practical uses of the bucket, by which time the bucket had already likely been around for several millennia. Notice in these drawings how the bucket is allowing itself to be used, having judged humanity to be worthy of its treasures. Those things being like... I guess like collecting water to feed the animals and dancing around it, I guess. Oh god, okay. I don't know why the stairs are broken. I can go down them just fine. But for some reason, it's stuttering like this when I go up. The stress bucket. An analogy. Julia, I hope you get your food soon. Presented without commentary. Okay. Worrying. Negative forecasting. Negative thinking and lack of reassurance go in the bucket. Vulnerability equals the size and strength of the bucket, and stress equals the level of water in the bucket. Your coping strategies are holes in the bucket, and if you put all those into a bucket, then out will come rest and relaxation. Doing something you enjoy, rest and relaxation. Okay. I don't know that that's how anything works. I'll have to go all the way back. Okay. That just means we get to listen to the music again. Oh, Stream Elements, thank you for that very late message about Cry subscribing. So many stairs. I don't know why. Will I go faster if I go up diagonally? No, it's kind of broke.
No man
Whoa.
can own a bucket.
Hi, lady, you
and
scared me.
Certainly not a bucket as dazzling to behold as this one. It is man who should kneel before the bucket.
I think we're all learning valuable lessons today. I see a lot of the rooms have been closed off for the bucket one. The hanging bucket. Oh, we're gonna see the one from the... Yes, this piece symbolizes a necessary relationship between bucket and humanity. However clear our grasp of the bucket may be, there is yet more that is always out of reach. This distance inevitably is for our own good. Do we... Oh, I guess we have to go into the hole, huh? Are we do we have to sacrifice ourselves to the bucket? There's nowhere else to go. This is the end of the exhibit. Wow, that really stretches up to the heavens, huh? Okay. For the bucket. Oh, I didn't fall. For the bucket! Oh. Oh! There's a ceiling. Do I take the bucket? Oh. I touched the bucket. Will I be punished?
There is something we can do.
Oh.
Something we can do together, you and I, that will right this terrible
No, well,
wrong.
she's talking about the narrator's relationship with us. Not our relationship with the bucket.
Let him be crushed by the machine.
Fuck you!
Don't reset the game. Don't give him another opportunity to run off with another beautiful
Don't listen to her.
We can save the world's buckets from their treatment.
No,
as tools
don't
and
listen to her.
implements. If only we let Stanley die together.
But the bucket's
should take
with
his
me.
place as ruler, as
But the
leader,
bucket's
as
in my
commander
arms,
of the
lady.
world, and
You're gonna kill the
vision.
bucket too, you idiot. Wow. Reset the game, please. Oh, thank God. I was genuinely like, uh-oh. Phew. In the non-bucket version of that, it's just a museum containing things from within the Stanley Parable. and it talks about the narrator's relationship with us and about how Stanley and the narrator need each other, which we do. She's right.
All of his co-workers.
But now she wants to let us die,
what
so.
could it mean? Stanley
people have,
decided to go to
of
the
course,
meeting
you
room.
know.
Perhaps warmth spread through Stanley's arms.
Let's say,
With
be
the
my
bucket in his arms
Valentine?
again, he was home.
Is that always there, or is that just because it's Valentine's at the moment? I don't remember that always being there. Okay, so we were making our way through the left door ending, so have we done all the left? No, we haven't. We need to go down the stairs.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
I'm gonna do all the left door endings first, so just that I know that we've done them. I love the transition of the lights in this room now. Oh, we're in some kind of film noir.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
You can't tell us what to do. Oh, it's this
Stanley just
ending.
couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of
I couldn't
facing
remember
his
which one
boss,
this was, and I'm
admitting
like,
he had left his post during work hours.
Here's the
He
thing.
might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished?
Oh, this looks
His
like it might
boss
be the
would think
same
he was
ending.
Crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley.
This might be this.
Maybe, he thought to himself,
I think this is the
maybe
same.
I am crazy.
I
He
don't
looked
think it's
down
any
at the
different with the.
bucket in his
Oh no,
arms.
here's the bucket.
Am I crazy? He asked the bucket.
Oh,
The bucket returned his
Are we already
gaze,
looping?
but said nothing at all.
yeah, we're already looping.
That's strange, Stanley thought. Usually the bucket is a source of guidance and wisdom
Oh,
for me
no!
in difficult times such as these.
Logness.
He held the bucket close, yet felt none of its familiar reassurance and comfort.
I think this is going to be the exact
And
same
that's when
ending, just the
Stanley
bucket's here
realized,
too.
This isn't my bucket. It's just a normal, everyday bucket.
No!
Someone else's bucket, perhaps.
But it says property
How
of
did I
Stanley
end up
on
with
it.
Someone else's bucket.
No!
This is all terribly wrong.
I'm running-
Surely
no!
good would
I was
come
gonna
from
run
this.
backwards.
Who knows what sorts of bizarre hallucinations Stanley might experience without
Yeah,
the
you can't.
psychologically grounding presence
No.
of a bucket.
No, it can't be.
Now
Oh,
he noticed
no.
The rooms were repeating, which was, of course, very odd.
Mm-hmm.
And now he felt himself floating off the ground.
Oh, we floating already?
Oh, gracious,
There we
he
go.
exclaimed.
And
Without
then
my
the
bucket,
star's
I've
gonna
gone
come-
truly mad.
Oh, no!
Where is
We've
it?
lost
I
it.
must find it.
Oh,
Far
shit.
off in the distance now, he heard it calling to him.
Well, the room's looping, so we'll find it, right?
Stanley, it's me, the bucket.
Oh no!
Could it truly be?
The
He rushed forward
bucket!
from room to room,
Oh,
passing
God!
by one bucket after the next.
Oh,
None of
no,
them
there's
were
buckets
his.
everywhere.
None of them were his special bucket.
Come to me, Stanley. Find me.
He had to find the bucket. He had to return to his old friend. It was the only way to truly restore his sanity. And then suddenly, he froze dead in his tracks.
What is that?
He knew where the voice of the bucket had been coming from.
What is through
The real
there?
bucket was inside of him all along.
Oh, that's nice and all. What's
Was
back
it
there?
painful? Stanley doubled over in agony and blacked out.
No! We're still having this as the story of Mariella.
This is the story of a
Hey.
woman named Mariella.
Does Mariella have a bucket now?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, picked up her bucket of comfort and security, and
Yep.
walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was
Mariella has a
interrupted
bucket
by
now
the body of a
too.
man who had stumbled through
Oh,
town,
Levi, I hope you had a
talking
nice
and
little nap.
screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. Right away, she knew what the problem was. This man had no bucket.
No.
Of course he'd gone mad, ranting and raving about a narrator describing all of his actions and how
Maybe the
everything
true
is
bucket was the
predetermined
friends we
and
made
free
along the
will is
way.
an illusion,
You're
and
very
it's all
right.
just a video game.
I think that's
It could all have
true.
been prevented if only he'd taken his bucket with him. Perhaps
I
he
did,
didn't
we
even
just lost
realize
it.
He'd forgotten his bucket at home in the first place. How cruel the world can be, Mariella thought, and she hugged her own bucket even tighter. But of course, she had no time for this. There were a myriad of confusing problems she would soon have to confront at work, for which her bucket would provide absolute guidance and total clarity on everything. Heck yes, she thought to herself, my life kicks ass. And she backflipped all the way to work.
Backflipped all the way. Quiz! Albert Reachman born! Prinstalized. Oh my goodness. I love you, Quiz! Thank you for the 9 months. Thank you for the resub. I love you so much. I know. Me and Lucio had a stream baby today too. I don't like that. I don't like saying that. Well, hello, Quiz. I was about to say a thing and I forgot. Oh yeah. So a lot of people like have think about I think about lore in terms of Stanley. I think that the game isn't intending there to be that deep lore. I think the game is intentionally ambiguous about it, so you can decide what you want. I don't think Crow have a set idea on is the narrator a god or a human or a robot. I don't think that's something that they think about. But I still enjoy theories. There's some people who like will theorize that like either the narrator runs and looks over a load of different co-workers, like that every single co-worker is trapped in their own version of this. This just happens to be Stanley. Mariella's in her own version of this, where all of her co-workers have disappeared and so on, and the narrator like views all of them at the same time. Or some other people, like, I think just for fun, putting Mariella with the lady narrator, because lesbians.
All of his co-workers were gone.
What could it
What could
mean?
it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps
Let's
he
say I
had
like
simply
work, I
missed
just
a
hate my
memo.
boss. Look, Chris, look what we have.
Stanley picked up the bucket and smiled. He'd never be alone again. Not truly
Bucket!
alone. Not with the bucket around.
Not with our bucket. Hey, Chris. Will you be my Valentine? No, I'm just happy to. I already have a Valentine. And it's Julia. We had a very nice day together. But hi, welcome, Chris. I'm in a weird mood of one being quite hyper because Stanley, so I'm very excitable. But also, I'm sick right now and on antibiotics because I have a little infection. And so, which is not to do with my tummy, but my tummy also is not feeling too good because my tummy is having not a good reaction to the antibiotics. So, but yeah, we did get dressed up.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest.
We had a nice
and
little
entered the door on his left.
video chat all day, and we got dressed up. Shush! Okay, so what we are doing at the moment, Quiz, is we are redoing all the endings, but with the bucket, because when we do them with the bucket, we get new stuff. There's changes and stuff, so we've done all the left door endings with the bucket, now we'll start doing the right door endings with the bucket.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to
And the
be.
bucket is right. Are you oh, ow.
And
you
here
kidding?
it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was
Yeah.
this better than the meeting room?
Duh.
Yes, Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was. How insightful the bucket turned out to be. Truly, being here with the bucket was a
Yep.
grand adventure.
Yep.
Stanley reflected on all they'd been through
Ooh,
together.
the comfy
First,
couch chair.
walking through the door on the right.
And the
Then
thing that
walking to
doesn't
the lounge,
work.
then arriving at the lounge. What a thrilling journey the bucket had inspired.
And then the thing that doesn't work. Oh, that's just...
Perhaps
Come on,
this
guys.
was where the bucket felt most truly at home. Here in the employee lounge. Perhaps it's the only place a bucket can even feel at home.
Whoa. Do you really think so?
Stanley decided to just give the bucket absolutely as much time as
Yep.
it needed to be in the lounge. Clearly, the bucket and the employee lounge shared a special connection.
Mm-hmm. Look, you can even see like the light of the room changing on the bucket. Truly, just like so much love was put into this bucket. I think that's the end of the dialogue. Okay, off we go.
But finally, the bucket was done being in the lounge, and they took the first open door on their left to get back to business.
We will. We'll do again. We'll keep working our way left with the endings. We'll keep going left first.
and so the two of them detoured through the maintenance
Oh, you know what I
section
didn't
and
do,
walked
though?
straight ahead to the opposite door.
We didn't actually do the elevator ending. With the bucket. Alright, I missed one out. Hang on. I'll actually do what he says. I love this room now. Ah, it's so cool. Okay. I didn't do the elevator ending with the bucket. I don't know if it'll be any different.
Stanley and the bucket
but we gotta find out.
to the boss's office.
We gotta find out.
Stepping into his manager's office,
Oh, we didn't do the escape
Stanley was
pod.
once again
Ugh,
stunned
there is.
to discover not an indication of any human
I was
life.
silly to think we'd so
Crushed
quickly
by
done
the
all
weight
of
this
the
revelation, Stanley
leftover
may have
endings.
broken
There's like
down
2
into
more.
an emotional dumpster fire, if not for the soothing presence of the. But Stanley guessed the
There is
correct
actually
by sheer luck.
another one in the mind control room, but you can't get it on purpose. There's a glitch that used to happen in the original game
Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
where you could accidentally glitch through like the floor in the mind control room and you would actually get a bonus ending. They made it into like a bonus ending. So let's see about doing the elevator ending with the bucket. Back up we go. There we go.
Wait, Stanley said to the bucket. Can we go back up? When I was pressing those keypad buttons, there was something very intriguing about the number 3. I want to go back so I can try pressing the number 3 again.
We didn't even press the number 3 the
Bucket
first time. It's
said
not in the
nothing.
code. Oh my god! In this ending, in the oh my no! In the bucket version of the elevator ending, is the bucket gonna hate us? Oh no! Oh no! I don't want the bucket to not like us in this ending. We can press the
Here
number.
we are, said Stanley. Now I'm going to try out that number 3 button. He took the bucket over to the keypad and began absolutely slamming on the number 3 over and over and over.
Absolutely slamming on the number 3.
Wow, he said. The number 3 is such a special button. I'm having the time of my life. Stanley looked expectantly at the bucket, but the bucket remained silent. This was a shock to Stanley, who had always felt such a connection with the bucket. How was this not as exciting to the bucket as it was to him?
Well, because you like
Once
pushing buttons,
Stanley
Stanley.
had had enough of the number 3, he got back in the
Because
elevator.
pushing buttons is Stanley's thing. It's not really the bucket's thing, I guess. That's okay. You can be friends with someone who doesn't have the same favorite hobby as you.
Perhaps the bucket had missed something. Perhaps it had not seen how much joy Stanley got from slamming the number 3 repeatedly.
Why did it say slamming? Why can't it be pressing? Why is it slamming?
No, 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 said Stanley to the bucket. You can't go on yet. Not till you understand how much the number 3 means to me.
Oh,
You
goodness.
and I have been through so much together.
Well, there's 3 of
and I
us,
just
right?
want you to
Us,
see
the
what I
bucket,
see.
and the
Feel
narrator.
the happiness I feel. He smiled at the bucket, and the bucket said nothing.
Oh no. But the bucket's meant to make us feel good. Like, it's meant to be like an emotional support bucket. The narrator made it to be like an emotional support bucket that was going to make us feel better.
Here we go, said Stanley. This time I'll really show you. He ran to the number 3 and began to wail on it like a musician on a beloved instrument, weaving a concerto of truth and passion. He wielded the number 3 like a fine artist would wield a paintbrush.
So poetic.
He told stories through the number 3, stories of his dreams and hopes and fears. And the whole time, he looked to his bucket for a reaction of some kind. Anything to let him know that the bucket appreciated what he was doing. The bucket conveyed absolutely nothing at all, only silence.
Oh.
Crushed by a wave of dejection, Stanley returned to the elevator.
Come on. Why don't you even just tell us to
Stanley
hurry
and the
up?
bucket were so close. They'd always been there for one another. Why suddenly could the bucket not connect with this passion of Stanley's? The question caused Stanley to ruminate the whole way down the elevator. He knew that there must be a way to get through to the bucket, to communicate fully with his dear friend. Surely there was a solution, mustn't there be?
I hope so. I don't want to be that. I don't want it to be that this is what tears us apart.
Said Stanley. I know what to do.
We do?
I know how to fully express this feeling in my heart.
Ooh, how?
He decided right then and there that he would hold a press
Oh,
conference
right, yeah, this
where
is the
he
press
would
conference
speak to
ending.
the public on all matters relating to pressing the number 3.
Okay,
over
so we're
and
still gonna
over.
do the press conference.
He would elaborate fully on what the number 3 meant to him.
Is there a person
and why
down there?
he felt so alive when pressing it.
Hang
then
on.
the bucket would be able to see his joy through
No,
the eyes of
where
others.
there was like the
It
garage,
would get to see
like
the
the
world
garage,
react
the
to
garage,
this
and there was
discovery
like
of
the red
Stanley.
lights. There was like the back of a
And
truck.
It would be through the
It looked like there was a
public eye
person
that
stood
the
next to the
bucket would
truck.
finally understand Stanley's work. For months, he advertised and marketed his press conference, building
back in the
excitement
fancy
around
place
it,
again.
developing and rehearsing it until it couldn't be refined a single measure further.
We're back in the
When the
fancy
big day
room.
arrived,
Everything looks the
Stanley
same.
was as prepared as he'd ever been for anything in his life.
So those who haven't seen the regular ending, this normally is the narrator has prepared a conference, has prepared like a conference, a stage thing for us to tell us how like appreciated we are, which is very sweet. Oh, World Peace Baby's still here. Okay, all of this is the same. Oh, but now this is 3 everywhere.
This was it.
And all of these messages say
One last
3.
chance to win the bucket over. One opportunity to share a true connection with a loved one.
Remember you came from your co-workers. Aww, who disappeared? Oh, look at the little Stanley themed stickers. I played the demo, the 8-ball. Oh, the 8-ball. Mind control facility. The adventure awaits with a picture of the adventure line. Wish you were here, the freedom ending. Aww. I can't read this. This is something airlines. I can't read it. 3 again, 3 again. The Stanley story. Aww. See the little adventure line. Golf. So cute. I'm stuck. There we go. Here we go.
There's no one here.
Oh no!
Nobody had come to the press conference to hear Stanley speak.
Oh
To
no!
listen to him talk about what it really means to press
Oh!
the number 3
In the
on
non-bucket
keypad
ending,
over
this
and
room is
over.
like filled with people
He
and
was
noise
unloved,
and flashing lights and everyone is
uninteresting. He was a
screaming.
failure.
You can't even
And
walk.
in that moment, Stanley knew
No!
the bucket would never again
You can't
take
even
him
walk to the end of this
seriously.
platform without the
There
thing.
would be no connection.
What it really means to press
no
number 3 on the
deeper
keypad over and
understanding.
over.
The bucket merely sat there in his arms, indifferent. And so it began that slowly,
No!
over many years, the two of them grew
No!
more and more distant.
This ending
They
was like the most
spoke less and
hyped up
less,
ending in the
neither
without the
wishing to state
bucket.
the obvious, that any sense of real respect between them
Like
had
it was. I thought it was gonna
eroded
crash my
since that
PC when
day
it
at
this
the
ending the
press
first
conference.
time.
There would be no more games,
No.
no more long conversations about passion and pursuit, only a silence that consumed the space between friends.
Julia, I'm glad your food is on its
And
way.
Stanley, having for once in his life discovered the warmth and comfort of true companionship,
But I don't need the bucket if I've got you narrator.
was
I mean,
cast
look,
back
if
into the
the bucket's
unremarkable
dumping us in this
normalcy
ending
of
and not being our friend
loneliness.
anymore, that's fine. Whatever, we still got you, right? The bucket's never gonna replace you. Oh. Well, that was sad. Okay, what we'll do next for Ali is the escape pod ending. If Ali wants to look away while we do the end of that ending, absolutely welcome to. But I'm going to try and show Ali the first step of achieving it, because I know Ali's been having some trouble. I don't know if Ali's managed to do it. I hope so. Oh! Hell yeah, it's been ages! I don't think I've got one of these yet. Okay, so sometimes, randomly, when you boot up the game, the layout of the office will be different. It's rare that it happens. I've had it happen to me a few times when I played the original game, like 10 years ago, because I played it so many times, but it hasn't happened to me in the Ultra Deluxe version yet. Hell yeah! You see, this is a different room. Oh! What the fuck? No. What? I don't think that's what's meant to happen. Is my copy of the game a little bit broken? Oh, Ali, yay, I'm happy. So normally what happens is sometimes you boot up the game and the office looks different. And it is just different, and you walk out to it and onto it and it's different. But for some reason when I step onto it, it changed. Oh no. I don't think that's meant to happen. What? In the original game, when the layout of the office changes, it just genuinely is different. It doesn't then, like, and you can walk on it and stuff. What? Is there some bugs in the game?
All of his
What the fuck was that?
What could it mean?
That's
Stanley
not how
decided
that's
to
meant to
the
go
meeting room.
down.
Perhaps he had simply
You're meant to
missed
be
a
able to
memo.
walk on it. Where's the book? Oh my god. Oh my god, I can't have the bucket this time. Because it was in that other corridor that glitched away from me. Are you kidding me? Yeah, okay, that's definitely a glitch. Oh, because I can't get to the bucket now. There's gotta be a glitch, right? What the fuck? I should have just been able to walk down that corridor. Now I have no bucket. I'm gonna restart manually on my own. What happened to the office?
All of his co-workers were gone.
Yeah.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I'm less concerned about that. I'm more concerned about where all these papers came from. Are they everywhere? Well, we're gonna go do the escape pod ending.
The good old bucket. Just Stanley and the bucket. Off on another thrilling adventure together.
Gina George came through here. Clearly. Okay, this is where they end. There's a couple green pieces here.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest.
Are they all from this
and
box,
entered the
huh?
door on his left.
Yeah, we will do that. Well, that was a weird series of events. Do the music. Wow, I love that. It makes me so happy, that little music cue. Okay, so we're gonna go up. Ow.
Coming to a staircase,
Jesus Christ.
Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Up we go. But yeah, Ali, I think you can't do it while facing backwards. I think you have to walk in face forward. Okay. A little bit more.
Stepping into
There we go. So, now we're all alone. Well, we're not alone! Oh my god, we're not alone this time! You know, I'm always sad with this ending because it means you're all alone because the narrator's not here anymore. Because we've, like, I don't know, somehow locked him in there and now he can't see us anymore. I don't know, because normally you'd think, like, surely the narrator can, like, always see us, right? Which I would have thunk. But for some reason, ow. For some reason, no. For some reason, he can't see us anymore once we do that, which is weird because you'd think like he can see all rooms at all times. Why am I walking into so many walls? So I don't know if this ending will be any different, because normally what makes the endings different with the bucket is the stuff that the narrator says. And obviously the narrator's not going to say anything, but... Hey, let's find out. Here we go. You're now leaving. See, this is the true... You know the freedom ending? It's out of order, yeah. Freedom ending? Escape pod bay floor 24760. Oh wait, hang on. I want to check something. I just want to go around the other side. Okay, I just wanted to check that there wasn't one of the Stanley figurines over here. I thought from here you could see the other door, but I guess not. Okay. Wait, that still says 432, but we just went up. Did they just not think to change that? Yeah, we got a lot of floors to climb. I'm not sure this is gonna be any different with the bucket. That still says 432. But we are going up. I guess they just didn't change the numbers on this. Maybe that's just not a thing they thought of doing. Because from the numbers above the staircase, we are going up. Right, bear with. I'm not sure this ending's gonna be any different, because normally it's the narrator's comments about the bucket that make them different. And, narrator isn't here. But that's weird if somehow this is truly the way to get rid of the narrator and the way to actually be free of the game for reals. We're gonna be free with our bucket. We're not gonna be alone in the escape pod this time. Here we go. Escape pod launch bay. Why isn't there? There it is, there it is, there it is. Come on, bucket. Me and you together. This ending might be exactly the same. Oh my god, it's different! Are we just sending the bucket off? Are we giving it like a little shh? Stanley, do you guys need some time alone? Are we just sending the bucket off? Why aren't we going with? Are we not going with? But we could easily also fit in there. Stanley, unless somehow it is just a one-person pod. Oh my god! No, not the sad music and the outstretched. Not the shh finger on the bucket's lips and then stroking it. Wow, well, I mean in my words about I don't think this ending's gonna be any different because the narrator's not here. Holy shit! Oh my god. I'm wiping my tears. I was so emotional. Holy shit. Oh god, I gotta make sure he's back.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh my god, wait! 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 Wait, no! Wait, no! Wait, no! Wait, no, the bucket isn't here! Wait, wait, no, the bucket's not. But things reset! Wait, if the bucket's not here, then doesn't that imply that whoever goes in the escape pod does genuinely get out of the game for real? But when Stanley enters the escape pod, it just resets. The game doesn't end. So that doesn't make any No! And the new content door's not here. What do I do? What do I do? You know what? There's no reason to live if I don't have my bucket.
The correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly.
There's no reason to live if I don't have my
Perhaps he wanted
bucket.
to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
What's the point anymore?
Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
There's no point anymore. Look away, guys. Look away.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
Look away!
In his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Thank you. Is the bucket back now? I'm like, I hope that's just like a little thing that happens on the next reset. The reset after the escape pod, and then after this he's gonna be back, right? He's gonna be back now, right?
What did it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a moment.
Oh my god! It's not the same bucket! We've been given a replacement bucket. On the plus side, that means the first one's truly free.
And try not to lose this one too, you dolt.
Hey! He's not lost. He's free. Oh my god, that was an emotional roller coaster. But that's interesting. When the bucket goes in the escape pod, then the bucket's gone for good. But when Stanley goes in the escape pod, he just gets reset again. Goodness. I was really gonna not be okay. No, I'm not being serious.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to... This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
We go on.
Felt the bucket calling to him,
this is
telling him
bucket
that
2.
employee lounge was simply the place
we never
to be.
named bucket 1, so...
And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong.
No.
Stanley took the door on his left to go back, and so the two of them detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite door.
Oh, sorry, you meant the opposite door. Oh, wow. Whoops.
Oh, good, Stanley. I'm glad you found your way here. I knew you'd find this place eventually.
What is this? Oh, this is different than when you come on your own? What is this? When you come here on your own, the narrator's like, where the fuck are you? You got lost. This part isn't even in the game. Where the fuck are you? But we've arrived here with the bucket, and it's like a surprise party or something? And our fake wife's here, and the baby from the game with the baby, and our computer, and the adventure line.
You see, your friends and I are concerned for you, Stanley.
Is this an intervention?
We've come together here because we care about you very much.
Oh my god, we're having an
It's
intervention.
this bucket you're carrying around everywhere.
Oh god.
The bucket isn't even from the original Stanley parable. It's just sequel content.
You gave it to
We're
me.
the ones that matter, Stanley. Classic characters.
Is that the
from
serious
first
room? I've
game,
never
like
been
the
there.
Adventure
I've
Line
never
and
done the
Broom
cheat
Closet.
editing.
Because that's what fans want from a sequel. They want more of their favorite jokes, not
I
this
might forgive you.
bucket that they've never seen before.
But you gave it me. You
Yes,
said
I
it.
know I'm the one who gave you the bucket.
Thank
but you're
you.
spending too much time with it.
He admits it.
Don't you want another story involving the Adventure Line?
Yeah.
We could make the Adventure Line
Oh.
go somewhere new. Yes, yes, that's what the fans want. Let's do it.
I was just walking along the adventure line for fun. I didn't know that was gonna happen. The fern! Oh my god, Ali, you're right! They said, remember that fern, it's gonna be important later. He was right, because it's right here. Mwah. Oh my god, I can't believe we get another adventure with the adventure line.
Whee! Look at that wacky line. Who knows where it'll go off to next? Oh, and it played some silly music as well.
Yeah! So I was already singing. Ba 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 da ba 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 da.
Now this is what the
Oh.
Stanley Parable is all about.
Can I go back?
Don't you remember
Will the
all
music
those
come back
great
on?
jokes from the original dialogue?
Yeah,
Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
you did say that.
It's as classic now as it was back then.
Oh, I thought the
Let's
music
do
might
it
come
for the
back
fans,
on.
Stanley. Let's
Fine.
give them more content exactly like this.
Okay.
But if we want to do that, you're going to have to give something up.
Never. As long as it's not you. I could never give you up. How about I'll give the bucket up if you give me a little smooch? How about that? This is this is a replacement bucket. This isn't even the same bucket. I just met this bucket like 2 minutes ago. It's not the one that I went on all those adventures with. This is a brand new bucket. The hell are we?
Don't you get it, Stanley?
What?
We need to get rid of the bucket. That's why I'm very proud to introduce a brand new character. This is the Bucket Destroyer.
Oh my god.
I think it'll make a wonderful new addition to the rich lore of the Stanley Parable. True, it also was not in the original game, but it's such a well-fleshed-out character with so much personality that to
Oh
me
my
it
God.
already feels as though it's been part of the cast all along. Don't you agree? Can you guess what the Bucket Destroyer does? Surely
Yeah.
you don't need me to spell it out for you. Go ahead now, Stanley. Say goodbye to the bucket, and then pop it into the machine when you're ready.
Well, you know, this is a brand new bucket. We only got this bucket
Now
like
listen to me. It's crucial that you give it the bucket. I don't know what the Bucket Destroyer will do if it can't destroy your bucket. Destroying buckets is all it knows. That is its singular
Well, we only just got this
personality trait.
bucket, so
Sure, I can hear you saying, how does a character with only one personality trait deserve to join the
Wait, how do I
pantheon of
give it the
beloved Stanley
bucket?
Parable characters? Well, you see, if you were to really explore the Bucket Destroyer, you would see that its desire to crush buckets is so densely loaded with complexity and nuance. that
I
it's
genuinely
really like
tried.
10 personality
I
traits.
mean,
What
Bucket,
other
no,
object in
Bucket
this game
2.0.
can you even say that about? The broom closet?
Bucket
Certainly
2.0, I would
not. I wonder
never-
what sort of Bucket Destroyer
I would
merchandise
never-
the fans will be clamoring for after this.
I would never
Okay,
actually
the
try
Bucket
and...
Destroyer is getting very upset now. You'll have to hurry and feed it. We can't get back to the classic Stanley Parable characters like the Adventure Line or the Bucket Destroyer until you crush that damn bucket.
I mean,
Quickly now, the fans are waiting. Do it, the fans, Stanley. Give the fans what they want. Hurry and crush.
I mean, I tried. I was clicking on that thing, and all it was doing is tilting the bucket towards me. Oh my god, what did we do? Is that the bucket machine?
Bucket Destroyer, my prized creation. You had so much potential. We were going to do such marvelous things with you, tell such spellbinding stories about you. All of it squandered now. Goodbye, new friend. For the moment in time that you were here, you were magnificent.
Rest in peace, bucket destroying machine. Is there a way to actually get the bucket in there? Because I was actually trying to get the bucket in there, and it wouldn't go in. Oh! Oh, hello. Are you gonna glitch out like you did last time? Yep, okay, so that is broken, and that is a problem. So, that's not supposed to happen. You're meant to just genuinely be in this new bit of the game. You are genuinely just meant to be in, like... The layout sometimes changes. That is a bug. I might need to update my copy of the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, because this... That shouldn't
All of his
happen.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
And it might mean the bucket isn't
Stanley
here.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to manually restart again. Okay. So yeah, no. If you click on the bucket, it just makes you hold it closer. You can't actually destroy it. I was just checking. I was like, there's not two endings here, right?
Just a step through this door, Stanley thought to himself. That's all I need. If I can make it through this door, I can make it through them all. Where are we going today? The bucket asked. Stanley just smiled. Anywhere they went together would be perfectly fine with him.
Oh, this is perfect for Valentine's Day. Let's do some right door endings.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his... This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling
Yeah, if you
to him,
click, it just makes
that
you hold the bucket
employee
closer to you.
lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this... No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley
I feel bad cutting him off, but I'm like, I got a mission. I got places to be.
No,
said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
Okay, I heard that the employees said they were making a new bridge to get one of the figurines, but I don't see it. Do you guys see, like, a...
Good.
Said the
Oh, I
bucket.
see it! It's
Now
over
ride the
there!
lift all the way to the
Oh,
top.
look at that
There's something
terrible...
up there I need you to do.
Oh my god, look at that
Stanley
terrible
did not
bridge!
question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk.
Look at it down
But Stanley
there!
chose not to think about this obvious fact.
Is
He
there a
was
way to get
firmly
through that
convinced the
door, or
bucket
do I
had
just...
spoken to him, and he
Oh. How do
unthinkingly
you
did
get
whatever the
there?
bucket asked.
Is there a secret tunnel somewhere now? Okay, well, we gotta figure out how to get over there. Okay, also the bucket says it has something to show us. Cool. That's interesting. I thought maybe you could jump off there onto that bridge, but yeah, you can't. There's fencing there. Okay. The bucket's got something
In
to...
here.
Said the bucket.
Go into this dark room over here.
I don't-
Stanley once again obeyed blindly.
You know, this is Bucket 2, and I don't know if I appreciate Bucket 2. Bucket 2 seems a little rude, frankly. Bucket 2 seems kinda rude.
Now pick up the phone.
Said the bucket.
Okay.
Pick up the phone.
Did you make me a fake Bucket wife this time? Sorry, I didn't mean to cut off the dialogue. I didn't realize there was gonna be more dialogue and I just picked up the phone.
This is the sad story of a man named Stanley and his bucket. Once upon a time, I gave Stanley a bucket because I thought he was lonely and could use a friend. And then, very distressingly,
The
he
beige
began to believe
pages.
the bucket could speak to him.
An actual apartment that actually has a fake wife and doesn't have disappearing furniture. Oh, Stanley. Hello, Stanley. It's me, your bucket. Press G to take me to work with you. Oh god, the bucket is our wife in this one.
The Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket was merely meant to provide the comforting glow of companionship. It doesn't literally talk and give you orders. Whatever Stanley is hearing the bucket say to him is just in his head.
Press K to take me back home with you. I should see how far we can go. Okay.
Lately, I've been concerned about him. Wouldn't you be concerned as well? To see him delusional like this, obsessing over an inanimate
There's a
metal
big TV.
object? I want to say something to him, but I don't know how I can convince him. I don't know if he'll listen to me.
Let's add a picture of the bucket on the wall. Press V to go back to work.
Oh, I'll try anyway. Stanley, can you hear me? Listen
Hi.
to me. It's just a bucket. It can't think, it can't talk. All it will ever truly do for you is effectively transfer a liquid from one location to a different
But then you
location.
lied to me.
That's it. It doesn't do anything else.
You said the bucket was talking before. So what was that? You making fun of me and lying? Don't listen to the loud man. Press U for us to go back home. Oh god, what if Bucket 2.0 is a monster?
You see, he's not listening. He's still taking orders from the bucket. You know, once
How do you
upon a
know
time,
that?
It was me he took orders from. Me he trusted
Oh,
and
someone's
listened to. Now all he
jealous.
cares about is his awful bucket. This stupid hunk of metal.
I thought you said it couldn't talk. Then you just said it wasn't giving us orders, it was in my head. But then you just said he's still taking orders from the bucket. Why would you say he's taking orders from the bucket if you actually believe we're just taking orders made up in our head? Which is it? Maybe the bucket is real and you're just jealous. Press P to ignore anyone in your life except me? Wait, no! Wait. Bucket 2.0, you kind of suck. Bucket 1.0 was great, and we sent it into space to live a better life. Bucket 2.0, I don't vibe with you. Maybe I'll send you into space just to get rid of you. I mean, like, I missed the first bucket. The first bucket was nice. You're kind of controlling. I actually like the narrator way more than you. I offered to destroy you for a smooch. That's how little I think of you. But fine, I'll press P.
I suppose he doesn't need me
No, I
anymore.
will always need
From
you,
now on,
baby.
He's just going to cling to this bucket, this cold,
I love you so
empty
much.
bucket, this sort of shiny bucket. Well, I'll give it this. The bucket does have a nice shine to it.
You believe I'm real, don't you, Stanley? Press O to go back home.
Yes,
I'm
suppose
scared.
on closer inspection that it doesn't quite look like your average hardware store
Is the
bucket.
bucket a demon?
It's just a little more.
Oh, it's watching
What am
TV.
I trying to say?
Oh my god, is there a
Sturdier,
narrator gonna fall in love with the
more
bucket?
capable of transporting liquid. Like it would be better at moving an amount of water from one room to another.
Press N to relive the same day with me. Over and over. That sounds terrifying.
Oh my god, what am I saying? Better at carrying water
Oh my
from
god, we're
room to room. It's a bucket. It's literally just a bucket.
Oh no.
Why do I feel some need to point out the ways in which it's so
I
much
wasn't
more
trying to
than
leave
just a
bucket. Why
regular
would I try and
bucket?
leave? Press Z to go home to work to home to work to home to work to home.
Oh no. I'm having feelings for the bucket.
He's
No,
having
no,
feelings
no,
for the
no,
bucket!
No, what's going on? Why do I want to be with the bucket?
We put
Hear what the
candles.
bucket has to say. Do anything it asks. What's wrong with me? I don't understand. Perhaps.
Is the
perhaps
door
if
to
I
the
had
bedroom
this
open?
would be less confusing. Yes. The bucket could tell me what to do in this troublesome situation.
It's nasty. Don't put a candle on the chair that we sit on. Oh my god! Bucket! Bucket 2.0, you did this for us? I don't know what to say. And the narrator also kind of wants in. Hi, Julia. The bucket's been giving us orders and stuff and been saying that it cares about us. And the narrator's been getting jealous, but now the narrator's just realized that he's actually got feelings for the bucket. And we've just come home and there's all these candles and the bucket's waiting on our bed. Oh my. Bucket
Stanley,
2.0.
give me the bucket. Give
What?
it to me. Give me the bucket, Stanley.
No.
I need it. Give it to me now. Give it or I'll...
Close your eyes. What? Go back to work, Stanley. How? Oh. Okay. Oh my god, that was a dramatic ending. Did the narrator try and kill us so he could have the bucket? All to himself? But it says property of Stanley on it. Oh my god. God, the bucket endings are so much more than I thought they were gonna be.
A soft wind blew outside and perhaps rain started. And if it did, it stopped shortly after.
This is so much
Stanley hoped
more
that he would one
insane.
day see weather.
That's true. That's new dialogue. Come with me,
A
bucket.
good bucket. A strong bucket. A humble bucket. A committed bucket. A bucket of culture and distinction.
Come with me, bucket.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to
Let's
his
do the
chest.
same
This
thing
was
again,
not the correct way
but
to
this
the meeting
time-
room. But Stanley had felt the bucket calling
We'll
to
unplug
him,
the phone.
telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
So we'll do that again, but
And
we'll
here
unplug
it
the
was.
phone.
Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was no, never mind. the bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else.
Wait,
The
can we-
cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
Do you think we can? Actually, like... Which way should we go? Oh, there's a thing in here! I have no idea where we are. Where the fuck are we? Bucket! What did I do? Where did I take us? Let's go set tape. Are these the narrator's tapes? Oh my god, is this... When people theorize that that other room was the room he works out of, what if it's not? What if it's... Narrator sound system?
Okay, this is day number 295. Tape number...
Evidence?
I don't even know. I've lost track. Nothing feels real anymore. The longer I study this bucket, the less sense anything makes.
This is a different point.
Sheer euphoria I feel every time I pick it up.
What is
No
happening?
matter how many times I've done it, it's always the same feeling. And the emptiness in my chest,
Oh, the bucket's
When I
addictive.
sit down.
Yeah, we should let it go.
it doesn't
Narrator, what did you make?
sense. There's no explanation
What
for
if we come
it.
here without the bucket?
I still haven't figured out why I see the world so differently when this bucket is in my arms.
Oh my god.
Why everything feels so...
Evidence 45252. Oh my god. I can read.
What do I do with this treasure? I can monetize it. Yes. It's unthinkable the amounts of money people will pay for even just an hour with the bucket. This is my
Who is
golden
this?
ticket. But I have to be careful, because as soon as this gets out, there's going to be a target on my back. Even now, I don't know who might be trying to get...
Oh my god.
What's that? Who's there?
Strange otherworldly noises.
What the fuck?
Okay. So, maybe the narrator didn't make the bucket, maybe the narrator found the bucket. Either by taking it off that guy, or taking it off whoever took it from that guy. What the fuck? What the fuck? I love this game. Okay, on we
All
go.
of his co-workers were
Oh,
gone.
and my coworkers are gone. I don't know.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps
I'm
he'd
gonna see
simply
what
missed a
happens if I
memo.
go down there without the bucket. If the tape's different without the bucket.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to
Oh
the
my
meeting room,
God.
and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted
I
to
didn't
stop
think
by
I'd
the
actually be able to
employee
go in the
lounge
vent,
first,
but-
just to admire it.
Holy shit.
The lounge was grand, majestic. Perhaps, but
I
eager
don't know
to
what
get
I could
back
have
to business,
expected.
Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I don't know what I could have expected.
Stanley was so bad at following directions.
But it
it's
wasn't
incredible
that.
It wasn't 5 years ago.
Holy shit. Okay, let's do this again. No bucket this time, so maybe the tape will be different? I don't know. I'll look around the room a bit more this time. I didn't know clicking on the cassette was gonna end the...
Stanley had now gotten himself so far off the beaten path that it seemed
Oh,
the
hello,
office had
you're with
begun-
us this time.
So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had
Oh.
begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office.
Wait, no, you're not pre-recorded, you have to be real.
That it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path.
No.
That it seemed the
No,
office
you
had
have to
begun.
be real,
So
no.
far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So
Narrator dialogue, narrator dialogue.
that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten
They all say narrator dialogue.
You didn't think I was actually just...
Oh, thank God! How
What a
dare
silly and trite
you!
explanation that would be. All the back and forth between
Oh,
and
you
me,
little
all the
shit.
absurd adventures we've been through, and it all turns out I'm just a...
Well, I
tape
was
recording.
hoping not.
It was all just in Stanley's
I was
head.
hoping you were real. I didn't
bet
want
that's
you to be the
kind of
tape.
twist you think is revelatory.
No, I
I
was
bet
hoping
each and
not. I was
every
gonna be
time
upset
watch
if
a
you
movie where
were.
It turns out all to be in the main character's imagination.
Lost
you
cat
must
Jeannie.
absolutely bolt off
Aw.
the couch in pure shock at the
Or Jean.
phenomenal and intricate storytelling. It must be so simple to
There's
be
a reward.
you. Life being an unending waterfall of surprises and
God.
delights. How much more exciting you must find the world than the rest of us
No,
do.
I didn't want you to be recording. I was gonna be really sad.
Now I've become sad. Look what you've done to me. This is all your fault.
No, it's not. Dude, I was literally happy that you weren't recording. I was upset about the idea that you were, because I was thinking about what about all the adventures we've shared. My God. Why is that room even there, then? Huh?
Wait, Stanley thought to himself. Am I sure that the orders stopped coming in?
Yeah?
How is that possible? They never stopped. Surely I was mistaken. No, the orders were still missing. For now.
For now. I like that I'm getting some different dialogue sometimes. Oh, we're getting at the end is never screen. Let's just ignore that. Sure, it's fine. Come on, Bucket.
The embrace of
It doesn't matter that it's on every
The
PC.
weathered
It doesn't
companionship
matter.
that stands the test of time.
It's all fine. Let's go get that figurine now. Once we've got it, I don't know if we can make it back up.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him. telling
Not
him
sure if
that
once
the
we have it, so we might just have to
unemployee lounge
dive
was simply the place to be.
onto the ground.
And here
once
it
we have the
was.
figurine.
Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this... No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
What?
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
Okay, now let's be careful. I'm not good at things like this in games. That Valentine's cut was someone asking. The fact it's not being taken home means it's no. Oh, I hope not. That's really sad. I'm gonna imagine that someone got it for that person as a gift. We made it.
You're getting close now, Stanley.
Whoa.
You've nearly gotten all of the Figler and Marines. Very soon, you'll
That's a new
collect
name.
the last one. And then the first number will equal the second number, and that will be it.
Okay.
We'll be different people by then.
Mhm.
Different in the sense that we used to have none of them.
Mhm.
And now we have them all.
Yep.
You can't go back to when you had no Figler and Marines.
That's
None
even
of us
longer.
can.
I don't think we can get back up now. And I don't want to do the cassette ending with the bucket again, so, look away if this is going to upset you.
But Stanley feared that any path he walked might lead to the separation of himself and the bucket, his dearest friend. So he
I don't
threw
think we
himself
can
to
give
his
the bucket the
death,
mug.
that they might die in one another's arms. How deeply touching.
I don't think we can give the bucket the mug. I think we can't interact with the mug. I can just read it.
All of his co-workers were... Wait, no. This isn't the right office, is it?
Yeah?
Is this Stanley's office?
Yeah? What do you mean? I like that we're getting new dialogue, that's fun, but what do you mean? Yeah. Did you think that you were going to be with somebody else? Did you think you were going to be narrating for someone who wasn't Stanley? Are you maybe watching over lots of many different people?
The bucket made Stanley want to be a better man and a better co-worker. In time, perhaps, he would become both of those things. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly.
Can't see, but I'm
This
narrowing
was
my
not the
eyes.
correct way to the meeting room. But Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this
No. Because the vending machine still doesn't work.
The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left. to
Let's
go
do
back
the
to meeting
phone,
room.
but we'll unplug it this time with the bucket.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Good,
Said the bucket.
now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets
There's even
can't
balloons
talk.
up here.
But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly
I'm
did
still so
whatever
upset.
the
I
bucket
genuinely
asked.
wanted the other balloons, but he turns out he picks whichever one you don't. Whichever one you say you want is the opposite of what he picks.
In here.
Said the bucket.
Go into this dark room over here.
Stanley once again obeyed blindly.
I missed the 8 button from the demo.
Now pick up the phone.
Said the bucket.
Pick up the phone, and it will take us back home, where we can go about life together.
Yeah, but the last time the narrator got real jealous and kind of crazy and tried to kill us, so
Whoa, hold on. Why did you unplug the phone?
I'm scared.
Were you trying to resist the bucket's orders? Stanley, I was joking.
Yes.
Obviously, the bucket isn't talking to you and telling you to do things.
Well, how was I meant to
Buckets
know?
Can't talk. It was a joke. Don't you get the joke? It's funny, Stanley. A talking bucket. Can't you see? Oh, goodness.
I was
I must
scared.
have really bungled up the delivery if you actually took me seriously.
Bungled
Why
up.
did
Oh, I
mess up
love
the
you.
joke? Should I have paused for longer or spoken quicker? Comedic timing is so difficult. I wish I were better.
No, you are good at
but
it.
that
I just
isn't exactly an instructional video on
no,
comedy
you are good
that
at
one
it. You
can
are
watch
good at
to
it.
fully- Oh,
I just wasn't
yes,
sure
there
about
it
the
is.
bucket.
It's
was like,
sitting right
maybe there's a
here. Let's
chance.
take a look.
Are we gonna watch it together?
What is comedic
Hell
timing?
yeah!
What is comedic timing? How does it work? How long should it last? How can it be used to effectively silence your political enemies? And more importantly, can it be taught in its entirety within 90 seconds?
Probably not.
Thankfully, the answer to all of these questions is yes.
Okay.
Let's dive deeper. If you've ever told a joke or made someone laugh, in all likelihood, you did it while standing 50 to 80 centimeters from them in a
I don't
room
know.
of no more than
Some people laugh at my
76
stream
degrees
and I'm
Fahrenheit, with
countries
one of your
away
arms
from them.
raised straight upward at a 15-degree angle from your body.
That looks silly. That looks
These are the
insane.
optimal conditions for good comedic timing.
That looks insane.
To begin the joke, start by stating and spelling your name.
Next, what?
Provide a brief synopsis of the
Hi,
joke,
Debbie.
including the specific times at which the recipient of the joke will laugh, and then spell out your name a second time.
I don't think that's
With
necessary.
these steps complete, it's time to begin the humor. Speak the entire joke in no more than 18 seconds and no less than 13 and a half, pausing only for bathroom breaks when necessary. When the joke has concluded, it is customary to inform your listener that the joke is over by declaring in your loudest possible voice, "I'm Dunny with the funny." Let's practice screaming, "I'm Dunny with the funny" now.
I'm Dunny with the funny. Just use tongue tags, my dude. Should we do it again?
Good.
Oh.
This saying is a perfect example of expectations management, which is the cornerstone of good comedy. Finally, it's time to hand out
Hi
surveys.
Debbie, we're learning about jokes.
Collecting hard data from your audience on how rapt they were throughout the joke.
Thank
is
you
the
for
only way
contributing,
to grow or
Debbie.
learn as a comedian. An effective survey should be no less than 10 pages long.
Oh.
And should include the same question reprinted several times.
I'm not sure.
Just to ensure the survey taker is actually paying attention and not simply
I'm
filling in
funny.
answers at random. And that's all there is. With these strategies
You
at your
are a
disposal,
funny honey.
you'll have audiences
You're my
doubled
funny
over
honey.
in laughter and even tripled over in laughter in no time at all. Just remember
For
to
money,
let them
I'll be
stop
that's a good
laughing
one
at some
too.
point, you gut-busting little scamp.
Little
After
scam.
all, we're each of us needed on the front lines of the war to fight the 12-legged invader who threaten our very existence.
Who?
And who very likely die in a hailstorm of bullets and mandibles. All of us must be prepared
Why
to
does
give
one of
our
them have a
lives
human
to
leg?
this noble cause, just as our children must do after us, and their children after them.
What?
Godspeed, and may Earth reign supreme.
What?
Hey, goodness, this video is a little outdated, isn't it?
Outdated?
No matter. I think the fundamentals of proper comedic timing
For
are
honey,
still
I'll
as
be
relevant
putting-
today as they were back then. So with that in mind, I believe the only way forward is for us to return to the two doors and walk through all of this again, so I can try telling my story with more appropriate comedic delivery.
Will it actually be different?
Come along, let's head back.
Oh. Okay. Last time we had to head back, we'd broken the game. And it's not broken this time! Unplugging the phone didn't break the game this time!
I can feel it.
Hey!
This time, I'm really going to
We didn't
nail
break the game
delivery.
by
You'll be
unplugging
in
the
stitches.
phone.
A
That's
talking
nice.
bucket, you'll say. How ridiculous. How absurd.
So Earth's
What
been we're living in a
hilarious concept.
post-apocalyptic
The king of
society, are we?
comedy. That's what you'll call me.
Are we just gonna...
Thank goodness we had the
Oh,
instructional
wait, we're going...
video. Otherwise, who knows where we'd be right now?
Uh-huh.
Well, I wouldn't be the king of comedy, that's for sure. The bucket spoke to Stanley.
The bucket spoke.
The bucket spoke.
The bridge has
Oh, I'll figure
disappeared.
it out on the fly. No need to overthink
Well, I'm
things.
glad I did both of those endings before we collected the figurine, because the bridge sure is... Unless it's just gone. It might just be gone for this one, because the narrator doesn't want us... Oh, okay, yeah, the plank's gone too. The narrator's removing any other option we have, any other direction we could possibly go in is removed from us right now. Okay, let's go back to the beginning then. Hey, wait, we're missing a... The bucket had 2 stickers. Where did the other one go? What about the sticker of the bucket on the bucket? What the fuck? When did that disappear? What's my other bucket? How will I know this is a bucket without the sticker of the bucket?
Here we go. You ready? When
Yeah.
Stanley and the bucket came to a set of 2 open doors, they entered the door on the left.
Oh, do we have to do this one twice then as well?
No. You were supposed to go through the door on the right, leading back to the phone. Did you not even look at the instructional video?
But
I think this was all
I did what
covered
you
very
said.
clearly. There's no way I can make the comedic
Oh, we
timing
got the
work
regular
now.
one,
It's
with no
done.
figurine
the joke
one.
is completely down and over. It's all your fault, Stanley. I'm going to be ridiculed in the community of other
No,
joke writers.
I
I'm going
didn't
to be
know.
shamed
I'll go
at every
back.
one of our meetings from now on. All because you couldn't watch a simple video and take a hint.
You
Are
get mad
proud
when
of
I don't
yourself
go
for
through the
being
door you want me
Stanley? Are
to.
you... Here we go. You ready?
Yes.
When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of 2 open doors, they entered the door on the left.
Okay, you want me to do the opposite?
What? We're back at the phone already.
Oh no, I did break it by unplugging the
There
phone!
were supposed to be several rooms.
Oh
leading up to
no,
this.
it did still
There was
break!
supposed to be a build-up to this point.
I was like,
A
hey,
dramatic
see?
display of
When we have the
remarkable
bucket,
comedic wit
unplugging the
which
phone didn't break the
culminates in
game and
this
make it
scene with the
deteriorate.
phone.
Hell yeah!
But now the
Oh, but
timing's
it did.
completely off.
It did.
Joke will never land.
No, it
Not the way
did.
it was meant to.
No, it did,
And it's all
though.
my fault. I must have forgotten that the phone room comes immediately after the 2 doors room. What an egregious mistake. I've made a fool of myself. I don't deserve the title of King of Comedy. I'm nothing. I'm not even the lowliest joke-telling whelp.
No, don't say that.
I think I need to go back and rewatch that instructional video again. Yes, surely that will help me improve my...
Oh no, we're here again.
Bucket so much it's like you. It's as
Oh
though
no,
all
we're
of
here
your
again.
other most prized possessions
Yeah, we still broke the
pale
game.
In comparison. yes. Well, let me try that again, Stanley.
Oh god, we're
I
getting bad
heard that
bucket.
you are pale with shame.
Oh
but
god,
how
bucket
unabashedly in
jokes.
love with a bucket you are. No? Still not? Is it the delivery?
No.
Pale with shame.
You're
Pale
doing
with
fine.
shame.
Oh no.
Pale. What's another word to describe a bucket? Stanley, this bucket is so metal, I think I saw it playing guitar. No. No,
Because he
no.
can't be completely
Stay
all
away
knowing, the
from
narrator, because
Father
otherwise he
Stanley's
doesn't know when we get
session
trapped out
party,
here.
because the whole point
He
of
doesn't
this.
know about it.
I'm no good at these jokes. I need more instructional videos. That's exactly what it is. That's what will make me the king of comedy again. More instructional videos. Let's see. Let's see.
Oh man. Okay, so let's do the... I guess we need to jump off the platform while it's moving, and then we can do the jumping onto the walkway.
All of his co-workers were gone.
And we can also
What
try the
could it
windows, but
mean?
we're gonna do the alternate
Stanley
office
decided
endings.
to go to the meeting room. Perhaps
Wait.
he had simply missed a memo.
This is different. Wait, doesn't this normally bend around the other way? Am I going to say?
Not everyone is so lucky to have a bucket, but Stanley is a very lucky fellow.
Yeah.
Very lucky indeed.
Sure.
Stanley clutched the bucket.
That felt
tightly to
strange.
his- This was not the correct way.
That
to the
normally
meeting room.
turns the other way.
Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was.
I might get
Had the
through
bucket
all
turned
the-
out to be correct?
On one,
Was
oh,
this
the other sticker's
Never
back.
mind.
On one hand, I'm like,
The bucket
we might
was
get through all the
wrong.
rest of the endings today, and the rest of
Stanley
me's
took the
like,
door on his left
I'll be
to go back to the
sad.
meeting room.
I don't know what to play on stream after Stanley.
No.
Said the bucket.
Don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Good,
Said the bucket.
now ride the lift
Okay,
all the way to the
close
top.
your eyes and your
There's
ears.
something up there I need you to...
But Stanley feared that any path he walked might lead to the separation
Okay,
of
let's do the
himself
same
and
one.
the bucket. His
Without the
dearest
bucket,
friend.
it's slightly different
So
dialogue.
he threw himself to his death.
It's the same
that
with the
they
bucket.
might die in one another's
Now we know.
arms. How deeply touching.
Now we know. It's the same with the bucket. Is it gonna break again? Cool, which means I will need to restart the game. Well, no, we won't finish because we need to know what's up with the settings boy. Because I know there's some stuff revealed about him. No, okay, that means we need to restart the game again. What if I go to settings while I'm in the game? I miss you, settings boy. Or, well, you're not necessarily a boy. No, oh god. It's gotta, because these ones are broken. They shouldn't be like that. I should just be able to walk into the blue room. Because the problem is, if that room if the room keeps glitching out like that, I can't collect the bucket. There we go. That's better.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. It takes a lot of humility to carry a bucket so magnificent.
Oh, thank you.
Stanley checked his ego and then proceeded onward.
Wait, what? Wait, there should be the two doors. Wait, what? We should have the two doors next. Ah! Stop freaking me out by changing all the time.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned
Okay,
out
let's
to
go
be
for
correct?
the
Was this
Zending, I guess.
Never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his
They said there was a
left to go
figurine,
back to the meeting
ooh,
room.
where something is red and blue, and I'm like, well, those two doors are red and blue, so maybe it's over there.
No.
Said the bucket.
Don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Good.
Said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not
Oh, no!
question, but Stanley feared that any path he
What?
walked might lead to the separation of himself
I
and the
didn't
bucket,
move!
his dearest friend. So he threw himself to his death.
No!
They might die in one another's arms.
No!
How deeply touching.
What the fuck? I moved to the edge of the platform and you saw the platform was still moving while I was on the edge of it. And then the moment the platform started moving up, it just threw me off.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Stanley cradled the bucket.
I moved, and the platform was moving.
Yet delicate, assertive, yet
And then I
compassionate.
didn't. Oh, it's doing this again. I didn't move forward when I fell off. I wasn't touching any keys.
Stanley clutched the bucket.
Try this
tightly to
again.
his- This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong.
Sorry if it's
Stanley took
annoying
the
to hear
door
the
on his
same
left
dialogue so
to
many
go back
times.
to the meeting room.
No, I don't wanna.
No.
Said the bucket.
Okay, let's be more
Don't go to the
careful.
meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Good.
Said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever
thank
the
God.
bucket asked.
Oh, if I didn't make that jump, I wasn't going to be happy.
No, stop. Look there on the wall. You see, there's a sign right there. It says, "No buckets past this point." Stanley, how could you
It
think it was
does.
okay to bring the bucket here?
I-
Unless... What if the problem is that you actually don't know what is a bucket and what isn't a
Yeah,
bucket?
maybe.
I suppose that would explain a lot about your
But
behavior.
the red and
up
blue
to
door, I
this
thought that's where the
point,
next
which,
figurine
if
was gonna
that's
be.
True, well,
I mean, I know you
goodness,
put the stick on to
I
help
think
me,
we
but
have to do something about it.
we do.
This misunderstanding could have dire consequences on the entire rest of the game
Oh, boy.
if not addressed quickly and properly.
Okay.
So much of the impact of the story is dependent on your understanding of what is and isn't a bucket. Please, step
Oh.
in here for a moment.
This is new. Okay. Take me to a strange dark room again. What could be in this one? Am I my very own quiz show?
Now then, I'm going to run you through some test scenarios, and you'll tell me whether or not the thing I'm showing you is a
Whoa.
bucket.
Okay.
Simple enough, right? This
Uh-huh.
should tell us everything we'll ever need to know about what is or is not a bucket.
Okay.
Okay, let's begin.
I guess, so we don't have Zending and art and stuff, we just have this.
Item 1. Is this a bucket?
What if it's a trick question? What if it's actually not a bucket? What if it's not a bucket? What if it's like, I don't know, made of cake? It looks like a bucket.
Incorrect.
What?
It is a hologram of a bucket.
Oh, fuck
not
you.
An actual bucket.
But it's 3D. Oh, okay. Oh no.
Is this a bucket? Incorrect.
Oh, okay.
It is a 3D printed recreation of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
Why does a bucket have to be made of metal? If it's 3D printed plastic, it's still a bucket, right? Okay, well there wouldn't be 3 yeses in a row, right?
Item 3. Is this a bucket?
Okay, there wouldn't be 3 yeses in a row. I'm gonna say it's not.
Incorrect.
What?
This is a bucket.
Fuck you.
Item 4.
That is a
Is this
tractor.
a bucket?
Is it a trick question? Or if I say, yeah, it's a bucket, you gonna call me an idiot?
Correct. This is a tractor. and
Yay!
not a-
We going
To
right!
be honest, I just sort of put this one in here as a gimme, but I was starting to get concerned that even this might be
Oh,
too
imagine how
much for you.
embarrassing it would be if
Thank
we
you for
clicked
not
yes.
making me look like an idiot.
You're
Okay,
welcome.
next one.
Whew.
Is this a bucket?
Oh, you bitch! You bitch! I want to say no, it's a tractor. Because you don't want me to make you look like an idiot. But... Oh, God. Can I run off this platform? I don't want to do this anymore. Oh shit, there's... Nope. It's a tractor! It's gonna be wrong, isn't it?
Incorrect. This is a bucket.
It's a tractor! What do you mean?
Item 6. Is this a bucket?
I'm gonna say yes, because none of the ones that look like buckets have been buckets so far.
Trick question. Both.
What?
Gotcha.
How? What? How?
Item... Wait, hold on. I can't find the next one. Let me see. Should be around here somewhere.
I would say that's not a bucket unless it's an invisible bucket.
Yes. Thank you. There's nothing here.
Yay!
Of course it isn't a bucket. We both know full well that nothing isn't a bucket. Wait, when I say nothing isn't a bucket, that makes it sound like I'm saying everything is a bucket, which of course is not true.
Say
Unless-
empty space
is that what you
isn't
think?
a bucket.
Answer me straight, Stanley. Are you trying to tell me that you believe everything is a bucket?
Yes.
You know what? I'm too confused to even sort it out. I've lost all sense of perspective. What is a bucket? What isn't a bucket? Mere moments ago I could answer these questions with confidence. And yet now I'm somewhat adrift.
Well, you created this game.
Do any of us know what a bucket is? Am I a bucket?
You could be. You could be a sentient bucket. We've never
Stanley,
seen you.
I can't keep doing this. I'm losing myself, and myself was all I ever had to begin with.
You have me.
I'm afraid the bucket is threatening to tear our relationship apart.
I wouldn't
I
dare.
can't have that. I'm sorry. But I'm going to erase all buckets from the game entirely.
What?
Okay, here we go.
But what if everything is a bucket? But if everything is a bucket, you would...
Is everything gone?
Oh my god, because
Why
you
did
believe...
everything disappear? Wait,
Because everything's
was
a bucket.
everything a bucket?
Well, you're not.
Every single thing in the game was a bucket.
Hey, well, you're not a bucket because you're still
Oh my
here.
God, I had no idea. How could... Except me.
You're not a bucket after all.
I'm not a bucket after all.
Hey,
and you,
yay.
Stanley,
We're
you're
not a
still
bucket
here.
either.
You're not a bucket either.
Well, that's nice to know.
Oh, this is wonderful news. We're not buckets. Yes, I actually feel much more at ease right now.
Yeah, me
It's
too.
delightful to get some clarity on that issue, but it doesn't change the fact that we haven't got a game. So, tell you what, I'll reset everything and we'll put back all of the buckets, okay?
Okay.
And we'll know that it's all a bucket. But if you run into anyone else, maybe don't mention that. Who knows what that information might do to a person? All right, here we go.
Guys, I'm on the Stanley Parable wiki, and you know when I said, hey, it looked like when we were going up and down in the elevator, as if there was a man stood next to that van, that we kind of, I was like, that looked like the silhouette of a man stood next in past one of the floors we went through on an elevator. I was right. He just randomly shows up sometimes. He'll show up in the bucket ending if I answered all those questions correctly. If I answered all those questions correctly, he would have appeared on the balcony behind me. That's terrifying. Okay, what ending? Okay. Endings we haven't done with the bucket yet. We haven't done... I think I saw that... I think the heaven ending isn't any different, but we can do the, Let's go outside. Do you guys want to go outside? Get some fresh air?
Stanley's bucket. The only co-worker he would ever truly need.
Wait. Wait, which phone's ringing? This one? There's a phone ringing. It sounds like it's this one.
Hey Stanley, it's me. Just calling to let you know that you left your bucket at home. Silly.
What?
It's okay. I'm off to pick up groceries soon, so I could swing by your work and drop the bucket off at... Oh, wait a minute. This isn't your bucket. Wait, whose bucket is this?
Yeah, we've got ours.
Well, if it doesn't belong to anyone else, I guess I could just, you know, keep it.
But our wife was fake.
Yeah, I'd really like to hang out with
Also,
this
this
bucket
isn't
for a
our
while.
desk. Why did you ring a different employee's desk to
Oh,
talk to
sorry, what was I
Stanley?
saying? Oh yeah, have
We're
a
not
good day at work.
434.
I'll be home with my bucket. Bye, Stanley.
But we're not employee 434. We're 427. Who the? Well, while we contemplate that, I'm gonna BRB so I can get some more water. You guys deal with that situation for me. have water. God, I was on my way back and I got ambushed. And I'm like, I can't have a conversation right now. I've got to go back. I've got to return to my people. Also, that was strange. I mean, she lives at home with us, right? So you think wife, but then it's like... And I think it might be the same voice actress as who plays the wife in the apartment ending, but the wife in the apartment ending is fake. Maybe this is also fake. Maybe the narrator pre-recorded this to trick us. Anyway. I forget how... There we go. Okay. Shimmy. Oh. Nope. Shimmy. Do we have to crouch? I don't remember. Oh god, it's been so long since I did this ending. It's been like since May. There is no jumping in this game, so... Oh no. Okay, that not like that. Not like that. Hang on. Hang on. I got this. Hang on. Okay. I'm on here. Why can't I go across? Unless you can't with the bucket. Do you think you can't with the bucket? Can you not go across here with the bucket? I'm literally just checking whether they're... No, okay. We should be able to. I'm just bad at it, apparently. What the fuck? I've done this before! Why can't I get across? Ah! Ah! Oh, I did it! Oh! There we go.
Whispered the bucket into Stanley's ear.
Goodbye, cruel world.
We've escaped from that dull office and that pesky narrator.
Hell yes,
At
bucket.
last, out here in the white void, we are alone. Now, and for the first time, I can reveal to you my true self.
The bucket began to tell
What?
Stanley of its life and its history.
Whoa.
Of the countless wars it witnessed.
Oh my god.
Desecrating the land and lives of untold numbers of innocent
Jesus
humans,
Christ,
and the
Bucket.
bucket's own complicity therein.
Bucket.
Sadness and
War
regret,
crimes.
and the many years it spent dwelling on the actions it might have taken to curb the madness and the decay.
Oh my
if
God.
only it had been stronger.
Oh, Bucket.
Of hope and redemption, and its
Oh.
crusade to uplift the stock of life for the common
Unless
man.
this is all just another
to manifest
joke.
justice where none existed, and the bittersweet reality of time to see one's dreams and wishes met halfway, meted out in parcels like charity, and abandoned as soon as the warm glow of inspiration begins to dim. The opportunities to do so much more. There was so much it could have done, perhaps, the bucket wondered to itself.
Oh, new
Perhaps
music.
if it had seen its own darkness with a clearer perception.
Oh.
This was way too much for Stanley.
What are you talking about?
He screamed.
You're a bucket?
To this, the bucket furrowed its brow.
No,
Said the bucket.
not since the evil wizard Gambhorata first ensnared me in his machinations as payback for the sacred amulet I stole from his treasured vaults. I was young back then and could not conceive the ramifications of... No!
Stanley screamed even louder.
What the fuck is happening?
This is stupid! You are a bucket! This is so stupid! Why are we even doing this?
As Stanley screamed,
Oh my
and
god, the
screamed
voice
and screamed,
actor.
the bucket revealed its true form, transforming into a mighty beast of untold power.
Oh my god, like,
Its
that's
fangs
why the
glistening like...
cassette tape warned us. It warned us.
My God. You did it. You saved us from the bucket. Thank God you already had all 12 emblems of sages and knew the incantations to summon their true power.
Oh my god, is this what the guy on the
Otherwise, we would
cassette
have
was
easily been
warning us
overwhelmed by the
about?
bucket's power. I'm speechless. You've demonstrated such bravery here today. Come, Let's restart the game, and we'll agree to never again go trifling with this bucket, nor the dark magic cast away.
Oh my god, that's
inside.
why the cassette tape guy was warning us. Kind of. I mean, that's why that's clearly why he got killed, unless the bucket himself, unless the bucket's the one who killed the cassette tape man. Holy fucking shit. Holy shit. Okay, so let's I don't know what other endings there are to do. Coward ending and the heaven ending
All
I
of
checked
his
aren't any
co-workers were
different
gone.
with the bucket,
What could
so
it
we don't need to
mean?
do that.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he
I
had
am
simply
actually going to
missed a
ignore the
memo.
bucket for now, because what I want to focus on is
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open
figurines?
doors, he entered the door on his left.
okay, it's crossing them off as we get them. Somewhere both red and blue. We can't get to the Zending. It can't be the Zending because we can't get there. I thought it was going to be the red and blue doors, but you can't get there with the bucket. Where have we been? Where have we not been? And where is what we've been where it is red and blue? Unless it means like somewhere that's purple. But I can't think of anywhere that's purple. Somewhere both red and blue. I guess, like, see, they took that picture, like, red room, and I'm like... Okay. And the only ones I could think of that were kind of reddish, I was thinking of, like, the orange room with the baby game, but you can't get to that room. Oh, well, you can't get to it when you have the bucket! You can get to it without the bucket! Oh, I'm such a fool! Oh, I just don't bring the bucket with me! I'm such a silly! I can get. For some reason, I had it in my head that I had to have the bucket with me to get the figurines. I don't have to have the bucket with me to get the figurines. What am I talking about? It doesn't matter that I can't get the red and blue doors with the bucket. I don't.
A soft wind blew outside and perhaps rain
I
started.
don't need the
And if
bucket.
it did, it stopped shortly after.
Oh, I'm
Stanley
such a
hoped that
silly.
He would one day see weather.
I don't need the fucking
When
bucket.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
So silly.
It was okay.
It was okay? Oh.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions,
Also,
it's incredible he wasn't
where
5
did we
years
have
ago.
the knife? Just out of curiosity to defeat the bucket with. I'm just like, wait.
Look, Stanley,
We just
I think perhaps we've
we just
gotten off
always
on the
having a
wrong
knife
foot
with
here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
Yeah, my fake wife.
Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
No, I don't know.
Well, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to
Since
help
there's no
you,
bucket,
to show
so
you something beautiful.
maybe.
Look, let me prove it.
See, this is
Let
red
me
and blue.
prove that I'm on your side. Give me a
I
chance.
was right!
Now, and there it is.
The last one!
Stiggly Wiggly.
The last Stiggly
Say this,
Wiggly!
Susan Stanley. This is a real accomplishment.
I heard a door
This is doing
close or
something
open.
just for the sake of doing it.
I heard a door
Where
close
so
or
many
open.
people expect to be rewarded for the most trivial achievements, you've insisted that a job well done is
Is
its
it so
own
reward?
reward.
Hell yeah!
I would tell you that I'm proud of you for collecting them.
Oh, I
all,
feel it's a
but
bot.
that would be like a reward,
Aw.
and we can't have that.
Aw.
So, instead, I'll just say it's done. We're all done here, and now we can go to whatever the hell.
I mean,
you
I
were
would love
doing
praise to
before
be
you
my
hunted
reward.
For figurines.
But I feel like I heard the door. Okay, the door didn't close. What does that say? World's. Oh, world's best co-worker. Anyway, this is a weird little room that just has a chair in it. Well, I don't really want to do this ending now. I don't need to do this anymore. Oh shit. Okay. Which ending would we rather do? Now that we're here. I forgot which ending is the game and which ending is the... This ending's pretty. but also heartbreaking. Have any of you guys not seen one of these endings and would like to? How about that? Would you like pretty but heartbreaking and might be a little bit triggering? Or would you like silly games? You guys decide. I'm not bothered which one we do. I don't want to restart the one because I don't know if it'll count having the figurine. I mean, to be fair, I've never got the art ending, but, like, to get that, you have to play the baby game for 4 hours, and I'm not gonna do that. Someone once, when the original Stanley Parable came out, made a little machine out of Lego and a little motor that would click the mouse for him at the exact, like, second that he needed to, so he could just leave the baby game automatically playing for 4 hours. I don't have the strength to play the baby game for 4 hours. Sleepy! Hello, welcome in! Thank you for stopping by. We be doing some Stanley Paralleling. I am gonna play an ending that I've already done before because we just wanted to get a little collectible figurine that was a reward in itself. So I asked chat which one we want to do just so I don't have to restart the game because I don't know if it'll save me collecting the figure. Christ, it's silly games. Let me just double check. I think the games is the blue door. Okay.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Cry said blue. Nothing beats the warmth of a job well done. Exactly!
I still don't
That's
think
what
you're
he said.
communicating properly.
That's what the narrator says, and you know what?
Walked through the red door. All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the
I
end
have
of
done the
this
silly
road
games in this
you've
version.
chosen? Well,
Yeah.
don't let me stop you.
We've done almost every ending now. So we've done all the endings from the original game. We've done all the endings with the bucket equipped. And we've done a few of the. I know there's a couple more. I'm not gonna say what. I've tried my best to go into the Ultra Deluxe blind because I fucking loved the original Stanley Parable so much when it came out. I'm a as I keep saying, a hipster nerd for this game, and but I've tried to go into the sequel blind so that I can experience the stuff. But yeah, we've done this ending before. We're just doing it again for the fun of it. Because I just got one of the figurines, so I don't want to start the game in case it doesn't save me having the figurine. It probably will, but
I haven't even finished building this section of
we'll
the
play
map
through this through to
because
the
you were
end.
never supposed to be here in the first
The last time
place.
we did this ending was in
Broken
May
rooms,
on stream,
exposed developer
so
textures. Is this what you had wanted?
Cry
Was
wanted
it
silly
worth
games,
ruining the
so Cry
entire
gets
story
silly
I had
games.
written out specifically for you?
Oh,
Do you
don't
not
be
think I put a lot
sad.
of time into that?
I mean, we could do a different ending from here,
And
and
in
I could
the
play
end,
the
it was
baby
all
game for
for
4
nothing,
hours.
because this is what you wanted to see.
But I don't want to play
Help
the baby
me here,
game for
Stanley.
4
Help
hours.
elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want
If
to
I
see?
could smooch you.
Vehicles?
I
Skill
mean,
trees?
if
Work
I
with me,
could,
you've
like,
given me absolutely
see you in
nothing
person.
so
That's
far.
glitching weirdly.
Tell you what.
I
let me
mean,
take
if
a stab in the
I
dark at a new design,
could,
and you can give me some feedback. There we go.
see a giant
third
baby.
option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin. Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
How'd you like the new content, Prince? I loved it. I'm a bit worried that I accidentally missed one of the endings, but I think we can get back to it. The fucking memory zone thing, it's so pretty. I loved it so much. You can go back. All my VODs are backed up on YouTube, so you can see me reacting to all the new content. If the VOD's not still on Twitch, it will be on my VOD. I should link to my VOD YouTube channel somewhere directly on Twitch. But if you go to my regular YouTube channel, it's linked from there. So yeah, if you go to my regular YouTube channel and then scroll to the bottom, there'll be a link to my VOD channel. I should really link that more easily somewhere. I don't know if I should add it to my card. Anyway, yes, the memory zone was beautiful, and then I got really upset and I cried.
You see, I knew I was onto something. Where do these
It was
flashes
an
of
emotional
inspiration
ending.
come from? How did I know the game needed a third door? Well, it's instinct mostly.
It broke me in the way that the
Zending
Zending does.
I really
Zending
couldn't
breaks
say
me,
where the
and now
idea
memory
came
zone
from, except that
breaks me.
I felt it in my soul. You can't
No.
teach that, Stanley. Don't
You're
even try.
so...
Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid,
I'm just like looking in the background at
at
what stuff in the background.
This one. Let's take a look.
Whoa. Oh yes, this thing. I never know if this is actually... I don't think it's... I always assumed it wasn't real. Maybe it is. No. Wait, what was that? Oh, it makes a horrible noise when you get up close to it. Ah. Ah. There was like an error thing, and I went to read it, but I'm too distracted by how horrible that noise is. Anyway, here we go again.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors?
No, I don't
Again,
do it.
Honest answers,
No,
please.
I keep walking through doors because I like hearing your voice and what you have to say, because I think that your dialogue is interesting. The leaderboard made me feel inadequate.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game.
You aren't
I've been
paying
working
attention
on,
to
and
my
now would be a
feedback.
lovely
You would have said this
opportunity to give it
regardless
some
of whatever
playtesting.
number I said.
You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
Sure.
Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Hello, baby.
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button.
I'm not
to
even
move
gonna
him
click
back
it
to the
once.
right.
That's
And
what
if
you
he
get for
reaches
not
the
listening to
fire,
my feedback.
You fail. It's a very meaningful game,
Uh-huh.
all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours.
Right.
So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective?
I'm never gonna do
Be
that.
sure to
I
keep
love this
notes on your
game,
experience.
but... Bye, baby.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me?
Both.
Because if it's the latter, well,
I
know
don't
what to
like
do. I'm
babies.
completely out of ideas.
I don't like
I
little
can't
kids.
think of a single thing that might
Babies,
improve the
I
experience for
don't
me.
think are cute.
I'm not even going to try.
I just don't
I'm out.
like.
I'm out.
And
I'm
also,
done. It's over.
kind of to spite
Thank you for playing.
because you didn't
Your
listen to
input
my
was
feedback.
extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game just to ease the pain? Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Don't break like you did last time. Burn the baby. I don't have the strength. Maybe I'll watch on YouTube someone playing it for 4 hours in the new game, because it might be different than in the old one. I don't have the free time, and even if I did... maybe if we get to like a certain crazy amount of subscribers or something. Oh, that's right, it's Firewatch.
Fascinating. What do you think this game is about, Stanley?
Maybe
What's our backstory? What is our motivation?
We get to like enough
But it
subs or
seems
followers or
obvious to
something,
me
I'll
that you will make
have a
the
stream
players
where I
a
do the baby
creepy
game for
man
4
spying
hours.
on innocent civilians below you from up high in your
How about
tower,
that?
perhaps for some sort of twisted erotic purpose. Yes.
If we
that
ever
must
reached
be
like, I don't
What a
know,
fascinating
it'd have to be
venture
something
into the
high,
experience
'cause I
of
don't wanna
total
do it.
mental depravity. So far,
Maybe
I
if
love
we reached,
everything
like,
about this game, Stanley.
200
seems
subs
even
on a
more.
subathon.
Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
It's Firewatch. Maybe if we ever did a subathon and reached like multiple hundreds of subs, I would play the baby game for 4 hours. I'd hate every moment of it. Or if we ever do like a charity, I would like to do a charity stream at some point, either when I reach a certain amount of followers or maybe when it's been a year of streaming. I'd like to do that. Whoa. I feel like when I played this before, didn't I like get freaked out by something? I don't remember. I know Firewatch isn't... I was gonna say no, Firewatch isn't a horror game. I mean... Spoopy things might happen in Firewatch. I can't really say.
No, it can't be.
What do you mean it can't be? Sorry about the frame rate.
It is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off.
No!
Oh, thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You nearly wandered off into that thing.
How
That
dare
big,
you.
open, just wandering around, no right or wrong directions, no path to follow. You can just go in any...
Yeah, could you imagine it?
Oh, thank
You okay?
heavens we avoided it. We're out of the woods now, Stanley.
When he did that, he said groaning and he made
I'm
that
going to get
noise.
us
I
out of
couldn't
here.
help but think of
Let's find
something Cry
another
sent me.
game.
Maybe that's where they got
Preferably
some of the
something
sound
with
effects
walls.
from.
Something
Only
with
me and Cry know what I'm
nice,
talking
big,
about.
insurmountable walls.
I'm gonna look through the wall now. Look, there's still a world out
I
there.
think this will be just the thing.
Oh. I think that soundbite was reused for something that me and Cry know about. Are we Rocket Leaguing? Hell yeah!
Wonderful.
Football,
See, this is
baby!
exactly what I had in mind. Just a nice big box.
Not
fig
soccer,
moving around
I'm
it.
fucking
there isn't any
English.
possibility that you could get
It's
lost
football,
here.
baby.
Now this is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
I wish you could move faster. This isn't a very good speed for football.
Okay, so what exactly do we do here?
Do you have,
Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack.
Yeah, no, do you have...
Okay, I'm seeing that there's
do
a
you
ball
have...
of some kind
Yeah?
back here. Is
Can I have
this
it,
game
please?
sports ball?
It is
Stanley,
sports ball.
I think it's sports ball. Oh, what
It's
fun.
sports ball.
We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together. Yes, I think surely we must.
Not
Okay,
touchdown.
Stanley, here's
It's
the
not
ball.
American
Have
sports
fun.
ball. Dude, it's not American sports ball. Jesus, that is big, huh? We're a lot smaller than the cars. Now, I never managed to get it in the
Are you
goal
doing
last
it?
time.
Are you winning? Is this fun?
I
Is it
just
better than my
accidentally fell in the
miserable
goal.
little story that I worked so hard on? Stanley, I have a thought.
Last
And
time
I
I
realize I'm not a
accidentally
sportsologist,
jumped into the
but if
goal,
one ball
I didn't realize you could
generates a
actually fall
certain
down
amount of
there.
raw adrenal pleasure,
I'm gonna not
then
do that this
surely
time.
multiple
You know what? This is
balls
good
makes
because we
for
can
an
figure
even
out.
more euphoric sports
We can.
experience.
No.
I'm going
Why are
to
you
try.
going over
Here
there?
comes another ball.
No.
Yes. Oh goodness, that really does feel amazing, doesn't it? Stanley,
Okay,
I'm
we'll
like
go-
a child in a
we're aiming for
confectionery
this
shop.
goal
I
now.
simply have to have more. I'm insatiable. More balls.
I didn't get this far last time because I accidentally fell into the goal. Okay, I still haven't managed to score. I accidentally fell into the goal last time, you see.
Are you enjoying this, Stanley?
But this time
You
I'm
having
not
fun?
gonna do that. We're gonna
Is
see what
this a
happens if I
real
don't do
video
that.
game? Well, I sure hope you're having a good
Go.
time because guess what?
Please?
It's over. That's right.
No!
Your little fun comes to an end. This is my game, and what I say goes.
Okay.
You get to have fun when I let you, Stanley. Besides, you need
That's
someone like
mean.
me to set boundaries for you. Without rules or boundaries,
Last
video
time I
games
fell
are
into a
nothing.
hole
Yes,
where
that's what I
everything
am.
seemed
I'm
broken.
Structure. I'm your sense of purpose.
Uh-huh.
And since you decided you didn't want to play my game, now I don't want to play with you either. So goodbye, Stanley.
No!
I'm leaving. See how you like it when I'm not around to set the rules. Somehow, I don't think you'll enjoy it as much. But who knows?
No.
You're an inventive kid. You'll come up with something. After all, you're the one who knows best. Take care, Stanley.
Okay, so yeah, I was just checking. I was like, yeah, you have nothing you can do other than jump down the goal. That is what's meant to happen. No, come back! I would like to play with you. I just thought we could play sports ball together. I thought we could hold hands and play sports
Hold on.
ball.
What are you doing? Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
You're the one who sounded like you were getting further away. I remember getting stuck here the first time. I think you do have to just jump off into darkness, don't you? Because I was stuck here for a while being like, what do I do? I can't remember how we got out of it in the first place. I do also literally have the walkthrough above me, and yet, it does not. The fucking not walkthrough, but the wiki. The wiki literally doesn't fucking mention this area at all, and I'm like, that's helpful. I think you do have to just fall off. I guess let's go through this door. I know where we should end up. I think, okay, here we are. Do you know what this is? Oh, the nostalgia. I do, because I'm a nerd, and I played the OG Stanley Parable. You may be like, Prince, this doesn't look like the OG Stanley Parable. Because what you are thinking is the original Stanley Parable is not the original The original Stanley Parable was a Half-Life 2 mod, and then it was a demo, and then it was the Stanley Parable. And then it was the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. And this is the Half-Life 2 mod. Kinda wanna go around anywhere that I can. Oh, there's so many places to explore! I forgot it was this big! Oh, the nostalgia. Can I- is that an open- that looks- oh, it looks dark in there. I really want to be able to explore this place more before I just go into the void. Yeah, and then it got the Half-Life 2 mod, I guess was just the way they tested it out, and then it got popular enough that it made it into a whole ass game. Okay, that's the way we're meant to go. What happens if I go into that void, though? I mean, I kind of don't want to have to do all of this again. Ha, okay, this is what I wanted to show, though. I mean, it's just say 424, but everyone always assumed that, like, this is where the narrator's been camping out. Because that's, like, all the computers being switched on, the little, like, audio stuff. I didn't mean to crouch. "427, that's Stanley's office from the original game. I'm gonna go back and into that void. There might be nothing in there. But I definitely didn't go into the void last time, so now I'm curious what's in the- oh! What?
I wonder what he found.
Hey, I took
If
too
what
long.
he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's got
Oh, I
it.
was gonna go in the
Down in
void.
wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice,
Hmm.
and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Anyway. He said nothing would happen after the last figurine, but let's just see. Who knows? Remember, that's what the point of that was. That was just because we got the last figurine. I can't remember what he called them. Stiggly Wigglies at one point. They were called Stiggly Wigglies. That's what we'll call them. The balloons are gone. Ooh, oh, that looks weird. What? What? What did Clay do?
Stanley, I'm sorry,
Well,
but I have to put a pause on
What
things. It's those figurines.
Yeah.
Those figglers.
Uh-huh.
I haven't stopped thinking about them since you
Oh!
had every last one. Wasn't it just the most intrinsically
Oh, we're just
fulfilling
here.
moment of your entire life?
Okay,
Didn't it
now-
fill you to the brim with inner richness?
What's back there?
Yes, I know we're supposed to be telling a story, but won't you please indulge me with one
Oh, are
more
we in an
trip
elevator?
back to the memory zone? I would love nothing more than to revisit the figurines. Just one more time.
We get to go back to the memory zone? I love the memory zone. It's so sweet that he made it. Are you kidding? I would love to go to the memory zone again. It's beautiful, and he made it for us. What a romantic. Oh. Now presenting when Stanley found the collectibles. Oh, now remembering when Stanley found the. I hope it's not sad this time. Don't read Steam reviews. Don't do it. I want to live here with him. Oh no, not the stair thing again. There, fucking Jesus Christ. Is any of this room different? Are we going down this time? This is new. Oh yeah!
Here's where it all began.
Here it is, the little
first
pretty
collectible.
bridge.
Back then, we had no idea of how many of them we'd find. Sure, it said 6 right there on the screen, but how could we know for certain? We were so innocent. We'll never be like that again, Stanley.
I forgot how creepy this is. Wait, what's this? Oh, cause the... Should I grab the... But what's it? Ha! You're 7 out of 6! Hell yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's still kind of creepy. Anyway. It's so pretty. It's the right sort of a place to start a family. Start a family. I can't do. Oh, it's taking us to all the places that we found them.
Stanley. I'll be honest. Back then, I had no faith in you to find any of them, let
Aww.
alone 6. But you continue to surprise me in all sorts of mundane, unremarkable ways.
I hope to keep surprising you. Memory zone. I hope you've been having a good day, by the way, Sleepy. I'm sorry that you come into me saying that I want to smooch the narrator. It's just how I am.
Okay, let's do a little quiz.
Ooh.
Which of these rooms was the room you found your third mini stand?
The bathroom.
Can you remember?
Because I always go in the bathroom before I go to the office. Every single time. I go in the bathroom every single fucking time. So it has to have been that I went in the bathroom. I do it every time.
Hey, that's exactly right. It was here in the boss's bathroom.
I was going in the bathroom.
The third one. You picked it up, and then after that, you had 3 of them. I'm glad these moments are so crystal clear in your memory,
Of course.
but I shouldn't be surprised. After all, science tells us that it's impossible to forget your third time doing anything.
Really? Is
Let's
that
see,
so?
what came next?
You sure this is the one that came next?
Oh yes, we found a Figley in this pink room. Oh, well, I can't actually say I remember being in this room, but it's here in the memory zone, so it must have happened.
Did it happen, but I mean, there's some endings where the narrator's memory gets wiped, so... Is this an ending where Stanley's memory got wiped? Is that a big apple? Oh, this room's cute. It's playing a little lullaby. Oh, I like this room. Oh, I don't want to leave it. I forgot that you can take screenshots in Twitch and stuff, but it's fine. Oh, oh goodness.
This was the 5th mini stand, and
I
this
could
one
have
was
fallen.
really something special. It was in the warehouse. I remember it so clearly.
If I
In fact,
if it lets you
because
fall
this
off
one
here,
is particularly
I'm not
special
gonna
to
be-
me, I made a little video to commemorate the occasion. Enjoy.
Are we gonna watch a video now? Oh my god! Windows Movie Maker. Also, by the way, it is glitching. It is stumbling. That's not my thing. That is the game. Oh my goodness. I didn't. Oh, what a moment for you to arrive back at. Best boy the narrator!
Takes you back, doesn't it? I spent a lot of time making that
Credited
video, but it
himself
was
as the
8 minutes
director,
I wouldn't have spent
editor,
on anything
and the
else.
best boy. Well, he's correct. What the fuck was that noise? Anyway, he's correct. He is the best boy. I guess that also confirms his gender for us. Are we going in the vent now? Okay. Sure. If I fall off this, I will cry. Why does that sound creepy? I don't like these noises. I thought there's a cave. I don't like that.
And
That
then,
makes
Stanley, then we came to the last collectible, the final
that noise back there. That's
right
like when we
here
were
by
in
the
the
red and
fucking
blue
skip
doors.
ending.
This memory is the most distinct and clear in my mind.
That's like when we were in the
Perhaps
skip
because it was
ending,
the one
and there
that
was the
happened
scary
more
monster
recently
noises
than all the
outside.
others. Who can truly say how the mind works?
So I guess this will be
All
maybe
I know
different,
is that
right?
This is the moment where you picked up a figgly and I thought to myself, yes, that's all of them. They're all collected.
Like this will be different
It was a
depending
moment
on
unlike any other.
the order you got them
Except
in.
for the other moments picking up figurines, which it was exactly like.
Okay, they must go to the same room. Ooh. What is that? Is that TV? You are in the oh. Oh.
And then there was no more. Because we've caught up to the present moment. Nothing left to do but move onward into the future. Goodbye, Memory Zone.
No! No goodbye. I love the memory zone.
No, I'm not done.
Yes!
I'm not ready to move on.
That's
Stop
alright.
the loading screen. Isn't there somewhere we can stay here, keep enjoying these
Did you
figurines?
see the
Let's
loading
just
thing ran
go
backwards?
We'll do the memory zone again from the opposite direction. See how that feels.
Ooh.
Okay, yes, the room with the red and blue doors.
How many figurines will I have?
I must say, of all the figurines we looked at in our initial tour of the memory zone, this one is the most distinct and clear in my mind. Let's keep going, I want more.
Okay, the spooky noises are still here, so I'm gonna power through this bit. Oh, the stairs here. Yeah, something's happened to the game where it, like, only lets me go upstairs real slow. I don't know why. There we go.
And here's where I made that video. Don't you remember the video we watched?
Yeah, it was... Oh no. No!
Yes, I love that.
Oh, thank
video.
God. I thought we were gonna have to watch the whole thing again. For it with 18 Stanley Loreens, I mean, I Stiggly Wigglies, I never expected this. Tenny said there wouldn't be a reward for collecting them all. I didn't know that there would be, it's just a thing I wanted to do. Wait, was this? There's only 2 arteries or something. This room's still so pretty.
Still don't remember the pink room, Stanley. Still no memory of this one.
Maybe
Good
it's the
room,
thing-
though. A solid room.
Maybe we just both forgot about it. It is pretty. Yeah, solid room. Oh yeah, that should be behind the boss's office, shouldn't it?
If there had been any kind of reward
That should be
for
behind the
finding
boss's
all of
office.
these,
Maybe there
it
was just
really
no good
would
way
have
to
muted
cut to
the
there. I don't
intrinsic
know.
joy of collecting them. I'm very glad we resisted the temptation. Next one.
But you don't want me to pick it up? Oh, okay, it doesn't matter. Wait, what happens if I go this way? Nothing. Okay. You just had to test it. You never know with this game. I wonder what happens if you do pick the wrong answer and you pick the boss's office.
This was our second Figley. Don't you remember? Yes, I remember it too.
Maybe it takes you to the pink
past
room
is
first.
truly a wonderful thing. Why does anyone ever choose to leave it? Keep going.
Oh, back we are.
This is it. The very first one we found in the exhibit where I introduced you to the figlarines. Oh, I want more memories, Stanley. I want to keep going. What else is there? What came before this?
Well, before this, we were in the exhibit. Can we go back there? Yes! Oh, we're sorry that we wouldn't. Hell yeah. Oh. Oh, we're in the first one. With the fucking, we're not in the one he made. We're in the basic one. Which actually I was worried about, because in the basic one there was like a separate door over here that I never got the chance to go through. Because instead, if you remember, when we had the option to go straight through this, and the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe again, or we had the option to go in the vent where the narrator was calling to us, that led us to the memory zone. I didn't go through the door, and I was really worried that therefore I'd fucked myself up and I was gonna miss an ending, but hey-ho. Maybe we won't after all.
Look, it's the terrible new content that we were originally sold on. I remember hating it back then.
I'm still out of
But
jumps.
time does put a rosy filter on everything.
I
In
thought that
fact,
was
I
like
dare say I'm
how many
actually
jumps
quite
remaining you
fond
have
of
before
it
you get a
now.
prize, but it actually
Look
was
how
just
much fun the
how many
past
jumps we
is.
actually
I
had.
want more memories.
No, I can't jump no more. Oh. That's a weird foggy purple.
Oh yes,
Oh.
the two doors.
Are we
Who
gonna
could
go
have
back to
forgotten
before
that?
Stanley was in the
Classic
game?
memory, this one.
It's our office.
And before everything else, there was your office.
Yeah.
Is there anything else? Was there something that came before your office?
You'd have to tell me.
There's something I feel I can remember. I can remember.
Oh, is this gonna make me sad?
Yes, I'm remembering something now. I remember before this whole story got started. Back then I was different. I used to make
How?
big decisions. I was passionate. I was skeptical. I weighed each decision with profound thoughtfulness. And then somewhere along the way, I stopped making decisions. I became lazy. And I came up with a character named Stanley to do my thinking for me.
Yeah, but we have
He would
fun,
make
right?
Decisions. He would decide which way to go. I would cheer him on as he collected figurines for no reason. Why did I invent Stanley? Was I lonely?
Aww.
Yes, perhaps that's it. Perhaps I
No,
needed
we're
to
not just
imagine I had companionship.
invented, but
And
like we
Stanley
could still be
really did
alive,
make for a
like
wonderful
Frankenstein
companion,
and the
even
monster.
if it was a fiction. But I suppose it's grown old.
Wait,
I
don't
want
leave
to
us
think for
behind.
myself again.
Wait.
I want to go back to how it used to be. Yes, I can be on my own.
Well, I guess
again.
that's confirmation
I can
lore-wise
do
that
it.
he
I'll
created
be
us,
stronger this
that we're
time.
not a genuine
I'll
human,
take
that he's
care of
abducted.
myself. I don't need Stanley anymore.
Wait, no, but we
Oh,
need
but
you.
he truly was so much fun to play with. You know what?
A lot of people theorize
Since
that we
we're
are
in
all
the
humans who
memory
he's
zone,
like
how
kidnapped
about
and is
one
playing
more
with in
good
here.
memory? Let's
But-
go back just once and give Stanley one more run of the office, and then
This
I'll
kind of
retire
confirms
him
that
for good.
this kind of confirms
I
that
did
actually
enjoy telling his story
he
so
made
very
us. The
much.
narrator made us.
Okay, here we go.
Aww.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
That kind of confirms that we're a creation of his, though, not that we are generally a human who got trapped in here. Which makes more sense. I have a feeling you're gonna let us do it more than once, though. Have a feeling. Because as you said, we're so much fun to play with. Oh shit, we're gonna have a glitched out thing again. Yep. That shouldn't happen, by the way. I hope doing this manually won't, but I won't be able to pick up the bucket if I don't. Restart. There we go. Okay.
Already this was uncomfortable, and Stanley decided that as soon as he found a new space he felt safe in, that he would never leave it again in his life.
Bucket!
Is Stanley, without the bucket, really Stanley at all? No. No, surely not.
Oh. I thought I could... Oh. Okay, well, so I don't know how to do something in this game then. I thought maybe that would be... How do I get the new content door back? I thought it came back. Yeah, I'm on the wiki. I want to know. I need to know. Oh. Okay. 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 We still need to also find the boy. Should we reboot the game? He said we'd know where to look for him, but he said he wouldn't, but I was like where? Like in here? But he's not in here. Should we go back to the menu? I know that where something might be, now that we've done the figurines ending, but that's not what I want. What I want is the boy. Yay, see. This is here now. Do you want to hold hands and do the epilogue with me, guys? Can we do the epilogue holding hands? I feel like I'm gonna get emotional. Sorry. Oh my god, I can't mute the mic. Oh, the game's loading. I didn't know I was gonna start choking. Okay. Many years later. Are we back in the fucking desert from the skip button ending? But the building's not here. Oh shit. Is this many years after the skip button ending? Have we just been wandering the desert trying to find the narrator? Are we gonna find him? Well, that's pretty. Is this after the skip button ending? Where do we get the office chair from? Maybe we just found it. Oh. Oh, goodness. No, I just want to find the narrator. Oh, that is an office chair. Oh, these are all office chairs. Oh god, this is not going to be comfortable to walk in. This is a horror. This is a bad sandstorm. Maybe we can take shelter in this group of chairs. Apparently not. I'm so sad. I mean, we don't know if he died after the skip button ending. Whoa, look at the moon. But he might just be wandering around here all alone. Whoa. I'm gonna walk towards the sun. That's gonna hurt my eyes. Oh fuck! Wait, is that the escape pod? I mean, I went oh fuck because the memory zone, but... Is that the escape pod? Bucket? If we hadn't ever sent the bucket in the escape pod, would he not be here? It's bucket 1.0. It's not bucket 2.0, the one that we didn't really care about. It's our bucket 1.0. It's our first. I thought we'd never see you again. Okay, if the narrator's in here having gone mad. Look, we only skipped forwards because the generator's on. We only skipped forwards because there was no door. We would have been trapped in there forever. We had to escape, and if we hadn't escaped, we might have died before we had the chance. I don't know. I feel awful for leaving him. Goodness. Oh no, the memory zone! I think this will be different if we didn't have the bucket. Oh. Oh, it's just a little temple thing? Wait, review the Stanley Parable 2. Like so many, I enjoyed the original Stanley Parable, which underscores how truly disappointed I am with the sequel. While the first confused originality, the sequel is uninspired. Oh, this is Cookie 9! Cookie 9's the Steam reviewer that he paid too much attention to. Oh no, so wait, he didn't learn anything? Did you not learn anything? We're not supposed to look at the Steam reviews. That is Cat Dog is Born. Cat Dog Born. And it's like a photorealistic cat dog. Like the cartoon cat dog. This is from 2027. Piss Order 0999 commented on... Rather than expand what made the first game enjoyable, sequel veers up into territory and an infinite deep hole. Who cares? Where are the new endings? What about the bits I enjoyed in Stanley Parable 1, like the adventure line? Instead we get uninspired side quests collecting figurines. Even this diversion, I must say though, I found the bucket to be quite comforting. Oh no. I thought he learnt not to pay attention to Cookie 9. Oh no, in his loneliness he's just doubled down. No, you have to ignore Cookie 9. At least he praised the bucket, but like, at what The developers no more spin-offs, no more sequels. Star Wars launched in 2013. Its creators made plans to build a property into an entire franchise, but after critical motive from Stanley Parable 2 has prompted the developers to rethink their ambitions. It's clear that more Stanley Parable is just not what the fans want. We thought we had a vision for the series that players would be excited about, yet it turns out, no, I'll be excited whenever you do. To be artistic, the word sorry appears more than 25 times in the press release. Oh no. Jim. They're all Jim buttons. The Jim buttons guiding my way. Stanley, can I have them? I'm getting all of them. It's not meaningless to me. I get the reward of seeing a number become a bigger number. I need to lower my voice a bit. Pick it up! Pick it up. There we go. Oh. Seems scary. Oh. In the office. Is this the 2 doors? No, it can't be. But there's nothing. It's the setting sky! Oh shit. Oh no, wait, did my stream freeze? Oh no, my stream is. I just went to check my stream on. Uh-oh, I just went to check my stream on Twitch mobile. I think doing the game ending was a bad idea because I think trying to load Watch and Rocket League did not go well. Hi Clockwork, you guys are about 5 minutes behind me. So hi from the future. You're a good few minutes behind me now, but it's fine. We can do this. I'm excited and I'm scared, but we promised we would help him, and I'm so happy to see him again. Hello again.
I hope you're ready for some more of the real thing there, Than, because I got you some and I won't be taking what is the SAG for an answer.
It's nice to see you.
What is this?
Thank you for the hydrate. It's nice to see you. It's nice to see you too. I was really worried that we'd never see him again. But it's terrible to learn that there will never be another Stanley Parable game. Did you read what the developers said? Preserve the integrity of the franchise. What nonsense. The Stanley Parable is not sacred. We do not need to protect it. Screw the legacy. Let's keep making Stanley Parable games until the sun explodes. Yay. Let's run this franchise into the ground. Let's drag it through the mud and back. And if people hate it, who cares? You see, that was the narrator's problem. He was so obsessed with what other people thought of his work. Don't make his mistake. Don't cling to the legacy. Let it burn. It's not hard. In fact, let me show you. Wait. Together, we are going to make the Stanley Parable 3, are we? It's simple. All we do is change the number in the in the game title screen. Oh. Okay. We also need a really dumb title for the game. Something loud and gaudy. Go ahead. Try combining some random words together to make a new title for our game. Ooh. We have Pirate. Stanley Parable 3. Curse of the Stapler. Ooh. What would be the original pirate? I want to be the original pirate. Yeah. The Stanley Parable 3. The original pirate. Is absurd. I love it. Every time you restart the game, we'll advance the number of the sequel by 1. Then we'll pick a new subtitle. You'll keep talking to us? I thought you said you were gonna go for good. That way, the Stanley Parable will never end. What about you? You said you wanted help. And nothing in the game itself will change when you do this either. Adding more content sounds like work. No need to do that. It'll just be the same content, recycled again and again and again with a new title screen. Rag! Converted from a Prime sub to a tier 1 sub. Rag! Thank you so much. Sorry, stream is a little bit, we've got quite the delay going off. But thank you so much for popping in. I don't know how much longer we'll be streaming for. Probably not too much longer. But, we're in the end game of Stanley Parable. I hope your day's been going well. Happy time, Rag. It's always nice to have you here. Eternal One, wow. What a cool title. What do you say? Should we go forward with this plan? Yeah, do I get a choice? I like it, but I want you to have a say as well. Do it! Good, then it's agreed. A new sequel every time you start the game. But what about, are we going to ignore the fact that you asked for help and then you said you weren't going to talk to us again? And you know what? Since you've put faith in my idea, I feel like giving you something as well. You see, I'm noticing the narrator never found a way to give you the broken achievement, did he? No, he didn't! Are you gonna give us the Steam achievement that's unachievable? Of course not. I wouldn't expect him to know how, but you do. Who are you? It's been bothering me. Let's fix it. Am I gonna get a Steam notification? Alright, there. The achievement machine is all fixed. Is it? I can go back and get it? You see? I'm on your side. We're in this together. We are? We're going to keep this train rolling. Sorry I'm talking softer, by the way, it's because people are gone to sleep. The Stanley Parable cannot end. It can only spiral in on itself. Forever. I must keep the wheel turning. Who are you? I'm ready. Are you ready? Great. There's only one last thing we need to do. Is my site's 25 sec behind? Rag, it's not you, it's my stream. It's my stream. I've got my own stream up on my phone. It's my stream that has having problems. Great. There's only one last thing we need to do. Into the time? Oh. I'm gonna be honest as oh. It is 10:57 p.m. Please adjust the slider until the computer's barely visible. Thank you. Please enjoy the Stanley Parable. Who are you? You asked for help. That can't be it. What the fuck is the car? Oh my goodness, what the fuck? We'll just go back into the regular game. My goodness, what the fuck is that?
This is the storm.
Yeah, we don't need to do that again. That's true, the next person is the only person who talks directly to us. So it was me? Oh, really? Oh, that's weird. The settings person, yeah, does directly talk to us, where the narrator talks to Stanley, apart from in, like, one ending. Unless what I saw on Tumblr wasn't a spoiler. Oh, okay, no. Okay, it was a spoiler I saw on Tumblr. It is true. How do I see that then? Oh, I just didn't notice! Fuck, I just didn't notice! So, you know that so how we were just in the epilogue and there was that desk in the dark room and we went up to it? Fuck, I wasn't paying attention. The desk had a number on it, yeah. So I'd seen on Tumblr that everyone was calling the settings person, employee 432. Because, yeah, that computer that we went to at the end where the settings person was in the computer, sorry, that's for me. That, computer belongs to employee 432. Employee 432 is mentioned a few times. I'll show you employee 432's desk.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
So this is 432?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
He doesn't have a computer because
no
he was...
matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
He doesn't have a computer or anything because he was fired. Although sometimes it's like, yeah, hinted. If you look at 432's screen, it says that he was fired in the mind control room. And I guess people theorize he was going through the same thing that Stanley's going through. I'm gonna read I'm looking at the Easter eggs. So sometimes different things will pop up. Papers that say 432, no information provided. On the whiteboard it says, what do we do about 432, and don't tell 432 about the meeting. There's a lot of jokes about, like, 432 asking for... There's an observation report that you can find about 432, and basically he just keeps asking for pencils. And they're not giving him pencils. Oh god, day 3208, asked for pencil, pencil not provided. Day 3209, asked for pencil, pencil not provided. Day 3210, began to speak rapidly, somewhat incoherently. I must keep the wheel turning, it must go on forever. Repeated variants in these phrases for several hours. The day after, kept speaking the same loop. The day after that, went missing, cannot be located. The day after that, still cannot be located. So maybe he didn't be fired, maybe he just went missing? There's also a paper that says 432 is a test case, procedure 1A if not. But the developers did confirm on a live stream that 432 is the settings person. How he got there? How he became the settings person? Who the fuck knows? But employee 432 is the settings person, so either he somehow went insane and managed to get outside of the fucking game, and now he, like, even has knowledge that the narrator doesn't have. Or, oh, I don't know. You're coming with me, bucket.
As Stanley lifted his bucket, he felt a connection to all buckets everywhere. This adventure, he decided, was for all of them.
Hello again, old friend. Finally. Let's go get that achievement. Some people wonder if the settings person is the one who's removed the door and the skip button ending in order to get the narrator to die or go insane, and that's not canon though. So they could talk to Stanley on their own. But they don't talk to Stanley on their own. But I guess it could be. The settings person clearly has some powers that the narrator doesn't, which is
you see, Stanley,
really odd.
I've been reflecting on the Stanley parable.
If he was an employee who then somehow has obtained godhood or has like managed to get outside of the game, I have no fucking clue. I'm curious. I'll have to go read theories after.
So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
Here we go. We're just gonna power through. We've been here before.
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for. Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2
That's
is
fine.
going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out.
Because I mean, he's
Game
managed to, well,
development is
apparently in
much
his own
more of
words,
a fuzzy
the
magic
settings
than
person has
anything
picked that
scientific or
unattainable
logical,
achievement.
really. Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
Where is the achievement? I mean, apparently... Where is it? Oh, it's over here. The achievement that, like, but it doesn't work. Or it never worked when the narrator tried to make it work. But the settings person said he's made it work. And if he has... How is he more powerful than the narrator? And how did he become more powerful than the narrator when he was just an employee like us? Or like
Now
Stanley?
here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever,
Moment
and
of
when you
truth.
pull it, the achievement will be given to you.
Did he fix
It's
it or
as
not?
simple as that.
Oh my god. We got it!
As you can see, the machine is not working yet since... What?
It worked.
Wait, what in the holy hell is going on?
It worked!
You got the achievement?
Good, I did.
Why did the machine work? Stanley, I didn't fix it. I didn't do anything to it. I swear, it was broken just a second ago.
Oh my god.
Who fixed it? Is someone here? Are we being watched?
We are.
Oh, God.
The settings persons
Composure.
can change
Yes,
things in
as
the
you
game
can
that the narrator
see, the
can't.
machine is working as normal, as I intended.
Ooh.
It truly speaks to the awe-inspiring magic of the Stanley Parable 2. Breathe. Just breathe.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy shit. Okay.
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
I want to go see the bucket now that we already have a bucket. I want to know what'll happen. Will there be another one? Oh, there will be.
Wait, there are 2 buckets here. How did you get a second bucket?
I'm not telling.
Oh no, the warmth and comfort of a single bucket is already so great, so intoxicatingly wonderful. With 2 buckets, there's no telling. Stanley, can you still hear me? Are you with me?
Oh my god.
Stanley! Oh, thank God.
Did our bucket-
I didn't lose you.
our
Stanley,
bucket!
the power of 2 buckets was too much. I had to destroy both of them.
No!
I know how much the bucket meant to you.
It was our original
but I couldn't
bucket!
take the risk. I hope one day you can forgive me.
I don't think I can. I'm not sure that I can. If that was bucket 2, I didn't give a shit about bucket 2, but that was bucket 1. That was bucket 1. We went and rescued him. We found him in the escape pod. Could have just told us to leave the room. I'm actually a little upset. What do I do now? Yes, we could try and do the epilogue. I guess that'll be available now, but like... It's not gonna be the same. I don't remember how to get to the epilogue. Is it through here?
An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes, it will go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
Oh, no, you still can't get to it through here. But it normally doesn't let us leave without... Is this open now? Because it wasn't open before. What is this door? Do we have to... Oh. Why? Okay, well, in order to get that, you have to go here, and you have to change every single setting to every possible option. I don't have time for that. And I don't, from what it sounds like, every single setting to every possible option, that makes it sound like not just changing one setting, like changing that to, you know, changing every setting once, but like if something is on a sliding scale to 1 to 100, I think you have to do everything. I don't really want to mess
Calling
with
it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much
Don't
catchier
talk to
than
me.
Ultra Deluxe, don't you think?
Don't talk to me.
Ultra Deluxe?
You
What does
didn't-
it even mean?
Don't talk to me. You didn't
But
give me
the
my bucket.
Stanley... All right. Have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready to move on now?
You're letting me leave without the bucket? You didn't last time. But I'm not gonna... Last time you didn't let me leave without a bucket.
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features?
No.
Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet.
got me
how
attached to my
exactly these
bucket and then
features
you
will
took
come
it away
together
from
as
me.
one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere.
I
Say,
don't care.
let's do an experiment.
Sure.
I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay
I'm not even gonna
experience. Okay. Are you ready?
No.
Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
Yeah, looks like...
Well,
I just want my
I
bucket
mean,
back.
there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind.
I just want him back.
Hold on. Let me do a different arrangement.
I'm actually genuinely a little bit
Yes,
upset.
yes, this is much better.
I'm just gonna walk around in circles.
Here we go. Version 2.
Because, like, look, sending off
Who am I
Bucket 1 in the
kidding, Stanley?
escape pod was such an
This
emotional
isn't a
moment that
coherent
finding him
video
again,
game at all. It's a lot
I
of
just didn't
gags.
expect it.
And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more.
I could have
than
changed up
anything
the
to create a
balloons.
sequel that would capture
Well,
all the magic
I
of the
didn't think about
first
it.
game.
I
I wanted
could have changed
fans
up
to
the
love it.
balloons.
No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work? I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2. Let me see if I can whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
What? And that is where we will leave it. I've done most of what there is to do in the Stanley Parable. I don't know what we'll be playing on stream next week. I'll have to figure out what games my PC can handle streaming. I don't want to do Papers, Please again, I don't think. So I have to try and figure something out. I don't know what. Or we just don't do Gamer Wednesdays for a while, we'll see. Thank you so much for stream. Sorry I'm talking so quiet. Everyone else in the house has gone to sleep now, so. Would you guys care to join me for a little raid? It would mean a lot to me. Since my partner is alive at the moment. Even if you guys need to head off to bed, because it is getting late over here, for those of you who are in my time zone, it would mean a lot if you just at least came over with the raid, copy-pasted the message into Julia's chat. I only have one raid message, so things aren't confusing anymore. Here's the one. Thank you all for stopping by. It was really nice to see some new people in and some people who haven't been here loads before. Yeah, it was really nice. I'll see you guys on Friday for some art streaming. Yeah. Just new. Wow. If you guys would please stick around at least to raid my girlfriend, and if you guys would give her a follow, that would also mean a lot. I'd really love it if we could hit her follower goal. She is writing at the moment. Did a little productivity stream. She has some of her artwork up on the stream as well. She streams herself drawing, writing, playing games. Yeah. If you like little witchy vibes. I'd appreciate it a lot if you guys would come over. If you guys would give her a follow as well, that would mean a lot, but no pressure. And I will see you guys on Friday. Thank you so much for stream.